to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, push me away. You understand, there's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Spin inside your orbit. Yeah. You said that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, push me away. You understand, there's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. Take it back your heart. I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah. You said that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Cause I don't wanna walk away. I couldn't see, was unaware if the love was certain. I couldn't keep, I couldn't bear to see you with her hurting. I let it cost all of my wants, cause a smile was worth it. And now you see that I've been there since the day you walked in. Tell me something, baby, I ain't got no questions left. I just been feeling like we ought to give in to us. Tell me something, baby, if what I'm saying ain't fair. It's time to see if we are made to be more than just friends. We are made to be more than just friends. We are made to be more than just friends. Are we made to be more than just friends? Let it go, are we made to be more than just friends? It's time to see if we are made to be more than just friends. Are we made to be more than just friends? Are we made to be more than just friends? Tell me something, baby. More than just friends. More than just friends. Are we made to be more than just friends? I'm letting go. Are we made to be more than just friends? questions have I just been feeling like we ought to give in to us. Tell me something, baby, if what I'm saying ain't fair. It's time to see if we are made to be more than just friends. More than just friends. More than just friends. More than just friends. Now we need to be more than just friends.
I like when we're together. I like mystery. 'Cause sometimes we know the future, and sometimes it's hard to see. Living out confusion. We can make a way when we move in this fusion. Lines can't stay away. Living out confusion. We can make a way when we move in this fusion. Lines can't stay away. get back from Beijing. I gotta know, ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? I wanna know, darling, am I done? Feel like I've been holding on too long. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? You got me in search for dopamine. Miss your cherry kisses on my chin. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? No matter what, Molly, I'm always with you in my head. Come back again, ooh, Molly, if you're stuck in nostalgia like me. Pursuit to follow through, whatever you want. We get loose, hear that moon. I gotta know.
You used to be so heartless, and so I gave you mine. But you threw it away so casually and left me here to cry. Now you're back here on my doorstep in the middle of the night. Well, I've nothing left to give, and I won't take you back this time. 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 Nothing left to give, and I won't take you back this time. You used to be so heartless, and so I gave you mine. But you threw it away so casually and left me here to cry. How dare you show up on my doorstep in the middle of the night? Well, I've nothing left to give, and I won't take you back this time. I won't take you back this time. I won't take you back this time.
You know you make me reckless. I'll run, but you are friction. Your touch feels like heaven. You make me hate all my sins. You are my religion, my religion. I have a million reasons to leave you, but I have a billion reasons to keep you. I have a million reasons to leave you, but I have a billion reasons to keep you.
Nope. Tell me when you're in. Just tell me that we're live. Oh, we're here. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Swinter Wummer Whackdown. It's going to be the Australian top 8. We should be getting right into it. And we have Villain versus Dummy as our first set. We're just going straight into it because we have everybody ready. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Yeah, and we're straight to the top 8 as well, so should
Yep.
be exciting. And matches straight from the start. Got Vector versus Asuri from the look of it.
This
And-
best of 5, and it's going to be Dummy playing Asuri. I've never seen his Asuri before. I've seen him play Axe Legends, Lance Legends, Hammer Legends, never Asuri, so this can be interesting. And Villain playing Vector, level 54. I definitely know a Villain's played Vector in the past, so this is going to be quite the set.
Yep. Getting straight into it.
And just in case you didn't know, I am Josu, and I'm joined by Ro. We're going to be your casters for Oz.
Yep. Starting off right at the end.
Dummy picking up the katana gets a quick nair. Villain fighting back, nice and arm, picks up the bow. Dummy tries to go for a loop. Kind of spacing each other out. Oh, double D-light read from Dummy.
Yep, nice stuff there. He's got stage control. This taunt comes out. Maybe they're doing a button check. Oh, a lag, actually. I think is
Looks
the
like lag.
issue here. He's testing out. Gives out the thumbs up, so we're back into it. Goes out with the dash
right back
side air, but attempted NSIG.
Nair interrupt.
Stage control.
Villain just throwing out quite a lot of bow attacks. None of them are really connecting right now. Dummy kind of really getting around her with these katars. Nice nair. Oh.
Yeah, some nice guitar strings coming out so far, but the bow's got a chance, misses unfortunately. It gets the right read, but doesn't space the end light quite enough, so dodge still goes through.
Yeah. Nice, and light doesn't get the dodge down read. It's incredibly even game. 1 minute in, the stocks are basically even.
Yeah, and the stage is actually helping a lot, I think, because it's so small. We're just continually getting these very close together neutral games that are just leading into the strings. And he's off stage right now. He's in a bit of a pickle. Hasn't got his weapon. He's just being kept off the stage right now, but he goes hard.
Another ground pound, tries to punch with another ground pound.
The attempted down signature there, but it wasn't successful. Ooh, again, going for these signature kill options, but none of them actually landed yet. A lot of them not going for any of the actual just light options. Oh, nice.
Almost
down
2
light.
minutes. Finally, Villain takes the first stock with a lance there.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. They're going for all these signatures, but they're so damaged that I think they should be putting more priority on just the normal kill moves in the kits, like the downlight recovery.
Very consistent kill option from Dummy, closing out the first stock. It's a dead even game.
Quite close here. Weapon picked up, so only trades a little bit of damage in order to pick up the weapon. String attempt gets reversed on him a bit, but nothing too
Dummy's
serious.
been going for these loops all game, and he's not quite managed to get them. He's always been one read off. Nice recovery into Nair, punishing the D-Sig. Still behind on damage though.
He's off stage now, but he gets back on with little trouble. The signature does not hit.
It doesn't spike.
Yeah. There comes out,
Kind of
just
feeling
facing
each other out. Both players throwing out some safe moves, never mind the NSIG. No punish though.
I feel like it's just going well for Vector until every single time a signature comes out. Like, just these unprotected signatures that are just fishing for the kill, but I feel like it should just be relying on a more consistent neutral, like the throw down
Into recovery. Taking
None of
another
these
stop.
signatures are landing. I feel like definitely some over-greed happening.
Yeah, definitely. A nice dodge read, catching the D-Light recovery does not kill. Let's see if Villain can make any advantage out of this stock.
And he's getting so close to these dodge reads, but hasn't actually managed to really get too much out of it yet. But once he does, I imagine it'll be quite explosive.
Definitely. But Villain just slowly tacking on more and more damage with these bow side lights, these bow end lights. And Zig does not even get punished. Yeah, you can see Dummy's definitely playing it safe, waiting for an option. D-Light recovery is going to kill.
Yeah, recovery when you're that high, it's all you have to fish for, all you have to get. You don't have to go too crazy with it.
Yep.
And there's the weapon picked up pretty much free. He's feeling pretty good. Got stage control again as well.
2
But
end
I feel
lights.
like the signature's going to be the downfall.
3 end lights. Into there. This is a big lead for Villain now.
Yeah, again, it's just every time the signature comes out, he doesn't get punished for it, but it's just always the signatures that are too greedy from Villain. This
Yeah, look,
neutral
another
is so
one.
solid.
Dummy's
Until
really just
the
not getting
signature.
hit by these SIGs, and I think if Villain just threw out some different options.
There we go.
On bow. Really nice option.
Yeah, the bow, it was the rocket lance signatures though, in particular, they were much faster, right? They're much slower than the bow signatures. Bow signatures are a lot more safer for Villain. Perhaps that's what he should be going for if he's looking for the KOs, but on that lance, playing a bit slower and moving into the second game. Wait.
Hang on,
What
I
is
think
going on?
we're having so. I think the room wasn't set up properly, so I think.
I'm not exactly
Okay,
sure.
yeah, we're
what
just
the
gonna
issue
we're just
was.
gonna avoid game 1 for now. That's probably a mistake on our half. We didn't set up the room right. Okay. So
Wait,
this
what-
is actually game 1.
What occurred?
Oh, the
missed it.
region was set wrong because we had to set up the room. We had to set up the room lobby, but we set it up in the wrong region. So they played in the wrong. So this is the actual game 1 we're going into now.
Alright.
Same map, same legends.
Oh, let's start here for Vector.
Yeah.
Just hitting all these neutral options. There's not much left of that Suri. Could have been a potential gimp if it had gone a little bit further, but
Yeah,
completely
this is-
untouched here.
There's so much damage right now out of these D-lights and theirs.
All they've really got is a weapon throw, and meanwhile,
Sight doesn't get punished, using the bounce back from the end of it to get behind Dummy.
yeah, Villain's playing really well. But it's the same issue as the voided game 1, where
Yeah.
the signatures are always the downfall. It's where she loses the tempo.
Yeah, I think it definitely. Although I think when it eventually does connect just like that, it's going to be really devastating for Dummy. Now we've got a really big lead coming out for Villain. Oh, D-Sync doesn't hit! That's going to be punish. Dummy not able to capitalize with the ground pound.
Ooh, he does take a bit of an unsafe route back onto stage, but doesn't
Oh.
get pushed. Down
Nice
signature
deep
back
stick.
again. It's
Taking
kind of
the
like the
thrust.
open deep stick. It's the fast, you don't move your character, so you're in a much safer position rather than these other signatures on Rocket Launch, which are really mobile and moving into the
Yeah.
enemy position. So
Definitely.
it's
Just putting
definitely
up these 2 spinning buzzsaws, take
Yeah.
the enemy out. Nice falling step from Dummy, the cheesy side stick to get back on stage. Dummy is just not punishing these signatures properly. And I think that's partly why Villain's able to run away, because she's just able to throw out so many different signatures that when they do connect,
that will
means
be
so much.
devastating.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of,
No punish again! Finally
There we go.
punishing, doesn't even kill though.
Ooh, the sliding NSIG on arm. Ooh,
Watching the spot dodge with the Katara's N-Sig.
yeah, but it's
This-
still a big lead here.
Yeah.
That he's gonna have to make up. Rocket Lance could very easily kill this just with
Oh.
a side air on Small Boy Haven.
Nice double D-light from Dummy. Yeah, Dummy needs to find some Qatar loops here because otherwise they're just gonna take the stock and then run away again. Lance there, doesn't kill yet.
Yeah, on the right side of stage, so wasn't able to get the kill, but Small Boy Haven small enough that even the downlight into the air will get it done.
Yeah.
Now, there's still a pretty significant stock lead here that is going to have to get overtaken. It's currently getting spaced off stage, but back
And you
onto
can see
stage.
Villain swapping her playstyle. She's like throwing out a lot of these side airs that like really quick and safe move. As I say that, Dummy gets a really nice guitar string, doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to find too many of them, but he's managed to make a few of them really matter. Ooh,
And nice,
and
nice sig. That's almost even.
yeah,
Amazing comeback.
doing quite well for himself in his second stock. First stock didn't go so well, but he's definitely found the momentum with these guitars. Perhaps the sword is what was keeping him down before. Oh, but there's a nice bowstring. Potential gimp coming in.
Yep, Dummy makes it back. Recovery nair, weapon toss nair. D-light. Yeah, Dummy's finding all the hits now. Although sidelight recovery from Villain.
Signature again going wide. But oh, a single one of these hitting is probably going to spend the end of Dummy.
Yeah. Another Bowser. Dummy fighting back with Bowser. Doesn't punish the D-Sig. Another D-Sig doesn't get punished. Finally gets punished for one. Nice guitar read, catching the dodge in for the kill.
Yeah, and those guitar reads were huge. Definitely feel like the guitars were popping off in comparison to the sword, which was just not finding much success other than like D-Light recovery kills. And then at the end, it's kind of like the duality of man. The signatures are so powerful if they do hit, chucking out so many of them, just threatening to get that lethal. But then also, whenever he did get a good punish, it was so crippling. And
Yeah.
at the end, trying to just fish for the kill, ended up getting her stringed and killed herself.
Yeah,
So
one dodge read took her from light red to death. Taking second, going to game 2. Dummy switching over to the Ragnar, playing Apocalypse, going to have that axe now instead of the sword, and a lot higher force on his signatures.
and probably more experience as well.
Yeah.
Since you said you hadn't seen that Azuri, I definitely like
I've not
those
seen that
guitars a
Azuri,
lot
but
more
I
than-
have seen this axe from Dummy before.
Yeah, so this is probably two weapons he's more confident on. The guitar is probably still more going to be successful in this game, but the side signature lands.
Fighting the
Oh, and
recovery clap
once
is
again-
down there. Is that it?
Yep,
Nice
the
edge
end
guard
outcome
from Villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking the first start. This is a big lead.
Yeah, huge stuff by Villain. Actually gets the first proper edge guard that closes into a kill rather than just that damage racking up. And definitely a good start to the game too. And I feel like this map is a lot more open, but a potential edge guard coming in again.
Sidelight there, getting Dummy off stage. You can see Dummy's just on this corner. Villain has so much pressure right now with this bow. Fighting his way back on with an axe and light. Oh. We're back. Yeah, probably had some connection issues there.
Quick little lag break there, but we're back into it. And ooh, maybe tables are turned. Not quite.
D-Light gets punished for recovery. Oh, Villain doesn't get the ground pound. That would have ended the stock right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
program quite
nice
powerful,
ground pound from Dummy. Catching Villain out of the recovery. Although
Recovery.
Dummy's still so far behind. This is exactly how game 1 was though. Dummy was an entire stock behind, but he still managed to bring it back. So, don't count him out yet.
Yeah, this is exactly how game 1 was going. The guitar strings are still the powerful thing, and he had that axe a lot of the time in the fights thus far, so maybe now that he's got those guitars online, he just needs a read or two in order to get back in. Oh, it could have been that there, but he tries to go for a jumper instead, just the spot dodge again.
Villain's been spot dodging a lot of these. Like, every time he's hit a side light or D-light, I've noticed Villain's spot dodging a lot. Oh, he dodges through the side seam. I think he just needs to start noticing that and punishing. There, doesn't kill yet. Recovery, baiting him out, making him think he was going to fall back down. Getting the recovery.
Yeah. And I'm feeling a lot better for Villain on Apocalypse rather than Small Brookhaven, just because it felt so cramped. Oh, never mind.
Reed with the ending into the weapon toss. Dummy evening up the game immediately.
And there's those guitars coming in again. It's just the guitars every time that's allowing Dummy to come back. And speaking of the guitars, he's found another read and two of them, but the
Villain interrupting it with it, like managing to get out, pick up the bow. Although Dummy, oh, he's finding all the restyle, catching a spot dodge with the Enzig. Is that it? No, Villain still makes it back, hits the recovery. Dummy's now got the axe, high kill potential weapon.
I think you said it yourself, he's just been spot dodging too much. The Vector just being caught out in these spot dodges, the neutral signature is coming through twice now. And now he's gonna have to just respect that.
For the yeah, Villain put everything on that, trying to close out the game as early as possible. Actually evening up the damage really well with that full combo. Oh, Dummy finds the Enzig! You saw how hard you saw how patient he was waiting for that. He just didn't do anything. He just stood there, jumped around everything, and hit the Enzig.
Yeah, and it was just kind of like, okay, where is this gonna go? And he's like, okay, I can do the end stick here. So he just goes ahead, hits him with the end stick, and finishes off the game too. So quite nice there by Dummy. The guitars have just done so much work. The secondary weapons has not really contributed that much I feel it's definitely just been the Katars every time he's picked them up, and then he's just gone absolutely nuts with them. And I think it's in part due to Villain's dodging habits. The spot dodge has been a big villain for Villain, but maybe if they can mix up those spot dodge a bit, but they'll be able to find success. But if they can't, then maybe we'll just see more Ragnar and Sig's stocks. Yes.
We're just waiting for Dummy. He's restarting his game.
Yeah, he said that he had to restart his game, therefore we were waiting for him to...
There we go, he's back now. So Villain swapping over to the Azoth, another legend that I know she plays a lot. You can see level 59. Dummy picking up the Queen Nai, still keeping the Katars, but opting for the Spear and these heavy signatures. You going back to Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, Small Haven, it's just that kind of really small map. I feel it's advantageous for the Katars because you're just stuck in the neutral, whereas you can perhaps get some more space on Apocalypse.
Yeah, because Katars potentially might find it harder to kill on the bigger maps, but on this small map, they can take advantage of the high damage strings and find the kills really early.
Mm.
Yeah, Villain keeping the bow, swapping over from the lance to the axe.
Dummy just fishing for these guitar strings. We've seen him do it before. He'll do it again. Oh, scary stuff.
It with the double delay. Villain's dashing back out of that D-Sig.
Nothing too important has happened yet, but a bit of a juggle happening now. The end light on bow.
Dare does not get the dare. Oh, recovery's back on stage. Throwing out that heavy side sig reverse slide charge.
It's just always the signatures.
Oh. The Enzig spiking her off the back. Sidelight Sare.
Just the classic Qatar.
Yeah. And you can see this is a change from the first two games. Dummy's taking the first stock instead. So
You could also say it's a bit because of a nice big defense value, and also because I think perhaps Villain is a bit desperate with that heavy reverse Sare, kind of showing the kind of mentality of the 2-0 player.
yeah,
And now
like
she's
you
just
see,
getting... Yeah,
Dummy's just kind of walking around, avoiding all the heavy moves, getting his damage here and there, just slowly whistling up his lead. Side sig though, sending off the top.
doesn't react
Azoth.
quite fast enough to dodge it, so we'll just get KO'd
Azoth.
by it, but it's still a significant lead.
Oh, cycling there. Yeah, Azoth definitely having enough force to take out the Queen Knight. Oh, gets the Enzig dodge read. See again, you see Villain spot dodging.
Yeah.
DC. Yeah, Dummy is finding all of the reads right now.
It's just the down signal is just coming out over and over, but there's the kill. There's no way he's coming back from that.
Sidelight Sare, dare Sare? That was insane. Now Villain's somehow turning around that stock. Now in the lead.
Yeah, and it's the Gimp's Villain's main strength so far has been getting him off stage and trying to go for the Gimp, racking up damage, but against a slow character like Nai, there's limited options in what you can do once you get really far off stage, so you can really abuse that fact to get those Gimps, so maybe that'll be the glory that they can find.
How Dummy is guarding this weapon. He got so much Qatar damage before swapping over to the spear. D-Light Sare from Villain coming out.
Sare comes out. If he can just come get this guy off stage a few more times. The spot dodge again. I was a bit nervous looking at it, but wasn't actually punished. Axe gets picked up. No more
I think this
bows.
is the first time we're seeing Axe from Villain, so that Villain this game, apart from on that first start where she started using a lot of D6 to try and get the kill. Good end light. Okay, using these Azoth 6 to just zone out, control space.
Axe goes down. There's not much left. Oh.
Oh, I think that was meant to be a dare. Oh, nice side zig sending straight horizontally. Villain takes her first game. 2-1.
And that's actually a game in the favor. Reverse sweep still on the table for sure, but we'll have to see what gets striked out here. Maybe just going back to Apocalypse. That's the idea. Yep, there is the Apocalypse just taken back, and the Azoth and Queen Eye will be repeated. Dummy wanting to redeem himself and his Nai, but just has to make sure not to get gimped like last time. That was the big momentum changer, and maybe that's all it'll take to turn the set around.
Yeah. So going back to Apocalypse. No legend swaps. both players have a weapon. Let's see if there's any first stock momentum swings.
Qatar's already picked up. Bow and Qatar's the two main weapons right on the table, but again, Dummy just likes to sit on ledge with the down signature.
Getting these movement reads. Oh, doesn't get the dodge up read. That would have ended the stock. Villain now getting these nair juggles.
Yeah, and that was the
Incredibly good positioning with this bow.
that was attempted, but finally there's a dodge down instead of a spot dodge, and Villain's able to get away. Ooh, no punish on it, but he does pick up that weapon. And off stage, might be a dare coming through in a second. No, he will just be allowed to get on stage.
It's a good side like that. The side sig barely misses. Goes to the GC Ensig, expecting Dummy to go high. Instead, GC D6 sends Villain off the left side.
Ooh, and then just the Ensig immediately evening the game. Nice catch there. Bow, no Katars, so this is probably a good spot. Maybe we can get some weapon stuffing going. But we'll just pick up the spear, no problems. And the down
Like Ensig into D-Light Ensig, that's so much damage. Now, Queen Nai having that D-Light Ensig true combo because of how quick that Ensig is and come straight out of D-Light. Villain has to rotate underneath the stage, get away from the spear there.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, no edge guard attempted, but that was a very jumpless Queen Nai. I was very worried for a second there for Dummy. But ooh, dancing into through again.
The
It's
double end light does not get a punish out of it though. Recovery barely missing. Villain on the back foot here. Needs to find something.
yeah, Villain very close to getting lethal, but
Oh wow, evening up the damage right away with that. He's side charged.
nice job there by Villain, finding a lot of angles and barely avoiding the death. So Villain in the driver's seat again with the bow. Just needs one more edge guard or a gimp. Get this done.
Villain's been stealing so many stocks today. I guess really is the villain right now, the thief.
Villain and Dummy. A lot of it is just stealing stocks, I feel. That has been a lot of the major interactions, the tempo swings in this game, but the down air.
Air recovery. Villain's alive. Interrupting the D-Sig with another end light.
Oh,
That's
it
gonna
goes
be
for
it.
a hard read, but
Nice.
unfortunately,
Oh, he's taunting.
taunting to get bodied combo is a true combo, so let's see how this goes. Ooh, almost the guitar read. Oh, but here's one. Oh, he's getting these strings, but not as much as he was before. It wasn't those very long strings that are just leading to pull out.
How much stage control Villain has with this bow. Just able to sit down and just hit Dummy with nairs, end lights, whatever. Now just dancing around him with this axe.
Whoa.
The set evens up the set, 2-2.
Yeah, long neutral interaction at the end there, and then eventually the set finally comes out onto the indecisive Dummy to even out the set. And it's looking better for Villain than it was in game 1 and 2, where just everything went wrong. But the tempo reversal in game 3 may be everything that they need in order to come back.
Yeah, I think... So Dummy, going back to the Asuri, going back to what worked on game 1, he's still playing Apocalypse, determined to make this map work. Maybe the sword was what did it.
Ragnar, I'm surprised, does not make a return. He did say that he
really
liked
well on
Impact,
Ragnar.
and he did win that game, but he did win the Asuri game as well, so...
Look at this axe coming out from a villain, just flawlessing him! With the GC Ensig.
Oh,
Dummy
almost...
finally getting in there, dodging through to second Ensig. So that was the kind of ground control that we've been seeing Villain on bow, but with axe instead. You see, he just hit sideline there, retreat back to stage, wait for him to come down, try to do something, hit him again, sideline there, catches, dodge, recovery. Nice dodge string coming out from Dummy. Weapon toss, GC D-Light.
I'm so sad that he missed that D-Light. It was a very nice read, but it just wasn't quite timed well enough. And now Villain finding a bit more of the tempo here, hitting a few moves.
Look at this lead, just controlling the stage with this bow. Picking up the axe now. Sideline, oh, misses the nair. Unlucky.
Ooh,
Yeah.
tempted to try and close out the stock. He wants to try and get a bit of a tempo reversal here.
Yeah, Dummy has to try and find something like that though, because otherwise he's just gonna fall so far behind.
He's watching
Like, he hasn't been reset for his dodgery, Villain's just waking up.
Oh, nice job there. Actually closes out the kill with the recovery. I wasn't sure if it was going to finish, but it does actually even up the stocks, even if there's a big damage lead here for Villain. Down sig just barely misses. There
Again,
will.
I think Dummy's just not punishing the 6 as much as he should. Villain's using them so well. You see, again, side sig, no punish.
Set comes out. Possible edge guard. Can't happen though.
Yeah, Villain's just kind of controlling the space with the side with the SIGs. Dummy getting a lot of damage with these guitars now on these D-lights.
Yeah, don't forget how terrifying Dummy's guitars were in game 1 and 2. He might not have won game 3 and 4, but in games 1 and 2 it was looking like he was gonna lose, and then the guitars came up big, so don't put him down quite just yet, because
But
one
yeah,
guitar
SIG
streak
coming out.
would be huge.
Yeah. Although Villain finding so much extra damage with this axe right now.
The axe looking quite a lot better than it did previously. Really coming up big in this game 5.
I guess a dare almost hits the sad. Dummy has a D-light recovery, not gonna kill. Villain's not damaged enough for that. So much extra damage.
Dodges through it, nice job. And again, it's this kind of neutral interaction where Dummy's like trying to figure out the movements of Villain, but I feel like Villain is the one who's coming out ahead when they're just moving into each other's characters, not attacking. And then Villain gets to try and do that kind of preemptive strike. Dummy allows him to try and do it.
Yeah. And I think Dummy he's not finding his reach. Look, Villain's going back to spot dodging. He's only finding chip damage, and if you're trading hit for hit with an axe when you're playing guitars, that's not something you win. Another end light.
Ooh.
Six
He
starting to-
he loses that, and then
Player one
The
wins.
reverse 3-0 coming out from Villain.
yeah, and that's the reverse. It does work out. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. If I get an update from the losers bracket, we've got 3 people in top 8. We've got Peace, he's made in losers. Is in losers, and we've got Moxie in losers. Next set we're gonna be having is Bailey versus Lesmau.
Alright, let's now
Gonna make
coming.
sure they get in. Is this Bailey playing random? Oh, his name cast as pick please. He's asking in chat only who am I playing.
Pick, please. I don't know. What does he play?
And Bailey, you want us to pick your legend? Is that what's happening here?
His name is Casters Pick Please.
Okay. What should we put Bailey on? Tell Lesmau to check the. Okay.
Yes, pick. I don't care any. Pick his main. That's what I wanted to do, but I don't know what his main is, so it's kind of difficult.
No, this is Bailey. There's Bailey in the lobby right now. I want to see Bailey. Bailey play Jala. I want to see Bailey on Jala. So we're going to be seeing Bailey playing Jala, Lesmau picking Thor. Banning out to Brawlhaven, Enigma, and Small Mountain Fortress. Going to Mammoth. First time we're seeing it today.
Yeah, only gone to Apocalypse and Small Haven thus far. And it was the 2? Was it? Oh, I think it was just 1, but one was DQ'd on the Small Haven.
2,
Or rather,
1,
did.
brawl.
But now, Mammoth is the classic blast from the past. It was pretty much the standard map for a long time ago.
I'd say it still is.
Yeah, for me, this was the map everyone played every single set. And now, sword combo coming on strong there.
Look at these weapon tosses to continue the damage.
Jar looking nice, but all combos also can come through.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Bailey's just waiting Lesmau out. Just not doing anything, stuttering across the stage.
Axe comes through. through as well. Oh, side airs and the recovery lands. Ooh, and another side air attempted really nice. Last little bit, and he waits him out, and then gets the downlight into the neutral sig. Nice work there by Bailey.
True combo, really efficient kill option. Throwing out the taunts, picking up the axe again.
And he's just waiting the weapon spawn. I really like what Bailey's doing.
Yeah, just the side thing.
And
yeah,
the-
Bailey's weapons are so clean right now.
Maybe not that one, but he's still getting the edge guard off. Ooh.
Chasing Lesmau underneath the stage. He's
Ooh.
chasing Thor when they have when he has orb. Not
Oh.
orb and sig. Does
Side
not
air.
care.
Oh, light comes through.
Lesmau finding some damage, but Bailey's just running away with the damage. I think he's trying to trick shot now. It's the weapon toss just kills off the bottom.
Nice work here by Bailey. I'm a really big fan of what I'm seeing. Ooh, side signature catches him in the dash. Hammer will actually... Ooh, but he dodges through it. Gets the axe now. Doesn't get the down there, but will hit it after the...
D-light. Bailey's axe, like, the way he's playing this Jala with so many weapon tosses is so amazing to watch. Because he's just interrupting anything Lesmau wants to do.
Oh! Oh my lord. The side lights, the grab cancels that are coming through, they're just trying to style on each other at this point.
Bailey working on the 3 stock here. Can Lesmau take a stock?
Oh, he almost does, but he's not quite low enough for it to confirm. Oh, he tries to run!
No, he doesn't touch!
Player one
And the
wins.
3 stock comes through. Oh my gosh. Lesmau says he has to restart after that game. His client failing him. But Bailey, my lord, I liked that.
Oh, Bailey's asking for another legend. I think Omi was in chat asking for Vrax.
I don't know what he plays normally, but I was a big fan of that Jala. I liked it. But the Brax does get asked for. Look, I'm Bailey, pick my legend. To be honest, those fundamentals I was seeing were really nice. I really loved what Bailey was doing there. So I can understand why he's asking them to pick his legend, because I feel like his fundamentals are solid. So maybe that's just his sword and axe. Maybe we've got 2 more weapons to look at, but I really liked watching that. Lesmau, unfortunately, Lesmau was just getting absolutely destroyed. So hopefully he can restart his client, get the lag out of the way, get a nice showing as the small Brohaven is going to be even more chaotic and even faster for the lethals here.
Vrax has some scary signatures, let me tell you. Vrax, if he finds them, I think Stock's gonna be flying around in orange.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Yeah. Weapon spawn, he tries to bait it out a little bit, but he does get the weapon spawn, and then he's string. Oh, down air.
Finding so much damage already with all the lance aerials.
Oh.
There, Ensig into the stair.
Oh, he goes for the down air for the gimp. Oh, what?
Can't touch.
I don't know exactly what happened, but
Flawless Stock
Yeah.
for Bailey.
Stock in the end finally gets the hit. Orb
Yeah, that's
comes-
finding some good orb damage.
Then he actually
Good
went
weight
there.
on the dare to get the sidelight stare.
Lesmau hasn't been able to find anything big in this set thus far.
Although is finding some more damage on this stock. Oh, never mind, Bailey's got the lance.
Oh, doesn't quite space the M-line correctly, tries to get the punish.
Recovery into stair.
And Bailey's just following him so well, just chasing after Lesmau and not letting him rest for a second. And oh, it's here again. Lesmau
no.
dodge, he dodges him.
Not another restart. Not like this.
Oh, it's so dangerous.
Oh, that's his recovery. Bailey, why? Bailey, no. From the right to the left side.
Oh my god. Bailey. Bailey styles on Lesmau. What the heck? That's so
Well, that,
like it's literally stop it. He's already dead.
that one's for the highlight reel, I guess. Ro, you
Oh.
want to pick anyone for Bailey's next legend?
Alright, I'll give him core.
Oh, core. Okay.
Then we get to see 2 more weapons. I'm so interested to see this fucking legendary suit. Yeah, Bailey is crazy. I'm loving the Bailey gameplay. We're back on Small Haven. Core can definitely get some nice stuff going here.
Lesmal needs to find something. I don't know what Lesmal can do,
Lesmal
but
3 stocks
2,
twice in a row,
1,
and his
brawl.
mental must be destroyed after that land skimp at the end. That is the most BM land skip. Bailey may be having some issues. No, oh, okay, we are in
No.
it.
whatever it is, Lesmal has to do something about it. Otherwise, it's going to be a 9 stock.
Well, we are seeing 2 more weapons, and apparently Bailey was not the biggest fan of my core picks, so maybe all the weapon throws though coming in again. There.
Look at this offstage hammer though, using the stairs to bounce him off the wall for a recovery. Oh no! No, please!
Oh my.
Bailey! What? This is just a montage now. We're not witnessing a set.
It's just like I just feel bad for Lesmal. He's mental. It must be shattered. But he's managed to pick up a weapon. He's got a hammer. Maybe he can get a gimp of his own. Does get some recoveries going. He's being
Nice
kept
there.
off stage.
Yeah, Lesmal finally finding something. Getting good sets. Nice GCD sig.
Yeah, Lesmal finally shining something in this stock. He hasn't got a stock yet, but and it's just being weighted out by Bailey. It's too ridiculous.
Oh, recovery off the bottom. Lesmal finally takes a stock.
Yeah, and it's the first stock of the set for Lesmal, and it's because he does have that hammer to try and do the games from the bottom. But we'll see if Bailey can. Bailey's definitely shown dominance, so I'm definitely feeling good about Bailey's lead, even if the gauntlets and the hammer haven't seen as destructive as the other first 2 games.
Definitely happy to start seeing Lesmal finally find some damage, evening up the stocks almost. Gets the Sarah off the left side. Oh, level sideline Sarah. Lesmal finally showing something.
He's not dead in the water yet, folks. He's looks like he's coming back into this game.
Coming out of the end sig by the sidelight recovery.
Yeah, definitely still the lead in the for Bailey, but he's definitely not dead in the water. Lesmal's feeling it. He's definitely can get this stock just a side out, 2 side lights to finish it off, even it up, and Lesmal definitely still is in the set, I'd say.
Stocks are even, definitely. If Lesmal can take this game, it might be a momentum changer. You never know.
Yeah, Lesmal maybe just needed that
dodge. Oh no.
Gauntlet
So
strength.
much gauntlets damage. Oh, he almost got another there.
Yeah, huge strength,
Right
but
now.
him potentially. No,
Yeah, Lesmal getting these stairs.
item throw doesn't connect. It was very close though.
Gets to
And-
there. This could be game 1 if Lesmal gets another hit here.
Yeah, it just needs one more. and that'll do it.
Lesmal takes game 3.
Player 2 wins.
Yeah, and finally Lesmal does actually get a game to himself.
Yeah, gets a game on the board.
Lesmal going onto game 4. Wait, it's
Oh, somebody in the chat said Wushang.
what is it called? It's the Zariel, that's what his name is, right?
Oh, okay, Rose getting his Zariel pick. Another Gauntlets legend.
Maybe I just tell him to play what was it, Jala or
It was Vrax that was that monstrosity earlier.
3, 2,
Back onto
1,
Mammoth
brawl.
Fortress.
Kaya would have been a good pick. I was trying to think of. Anyway, we're into game, so.
Whoa!
Coming out.
There on the boat. Bailey, don't SD.
Dangerous. Okay, he does manage to get back, so he's not dead. Ooh, goes for that down.
Oh.
So signature a bit
Where
wide.
is he going?
Oh no, he's figuring out the signatures. I think that's what he's doing on the side.
He doesn't know what this Nice getting Lesmar stage, another Sare. Does Lesmar have a... No, that's it. Stock one goes to
Doesn't
Bailey.
need any of the signatures, just goes for the Sayers, for the Gimp. Sophia. Oh, gauntlet signature.
I think this entire set was just a lot of BM, but I'm happy that Lesmar managed to get a game earlier, but
Yeah, he does manage to pick up one game.
Bailey seems to be running away with this second game already. Good end light though.
Ooh,
Not getting decisive.
manages to dodge through, but doesn't get a punish. Ooh, gauntlet signatures tries to punish there, but won't actually connect. Oh, there's the punish.
Lesmar just isn't finding his signatures because they're so powerful on Thor, but just not able to connect. Oh, this is in a good position. Bailey going for another trick shot, hits the end sig.
Weapon throw maybe coming out huge. Oh, but maybe. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, he doesn't have his dodge up actually, so he can't actually make it back after the rotation. So it's just gonna be. It's the Mammoth Fortress as well. We're back here again, and the Mammoth Fortress just isn't a good look for Lesmar. He almost SDs, but Gauntlet's gonna come through, and every time he tries to reverse it on the Gauntlets, you just know that there's a quick enough option that they can just turn it around. 3-stock being threatened again.
Ooh, but Slidelight does not get the Sare. Endlight. Bailey might be losing a stock here. Lesmar might be losing the set.
And there's so many attempts at reversals here at the top of the stage.
Yeah.
I see it. They're just so bloodthirsty, these two players. It's not a 3-stock, but it's still overwhelming advantage here for Bailey.
Good side air. Disarms himself. Oh no. Bailey's just dancing, hit with the haymaker.
Oh, wow. Actually, nice spacing there by Lesmar not to get caught by that. He didn't have much options, but he played it patient enough that he didn't get caught by the grab cancel. But
Almost hits the end as well. Oh, Bailey's taunting. Oh no.
it's a bit BM. Oh,
It's exciting. That's gonna be it. 3-1 for Bailey going to winners finals.
yeah, that was quite an interesting set. I'm excited to see Bailey in the future. It's very, very nice how he plays. I'm a big fan of it. I don't know what he normally plays. I haven't seen him that much, and he's gone with the casting pick,
think
please.
I've seen Bailey play terrors in tournaments in the past. But either way, next we're going to be going into, I think, let me take a look at my bracket. I think we're going to be having Papers versus Peace. Yeah, I think yeah, Papers versus Peace we're going to be having.
Oh my gosh.
So if we can get those two in.
Oh lord. 10-inch Timmy. Oh,
Alright, so if you didn't know,
Timmy versus
Scott Peace, best Nash in the world, has the most XP, level 100.
yeah. Level 100 Nash. You can go on the. Can you still go on the website and see past the
can.
level
You can-
100 XP?
Yeah,
stat?
you can go see the XP. You can see Peace at number 1.
Yeah, he's holding the fort.
Yeah, for the
That's my
Nash
boy.
mains.
That's my
Right,
boy.
just waiting for them to get in the lobby.
So we got Timmy and Peace, and then Yano and Moxie, and then Villain and Bailey over at the winners bracket. So be interested to see how that goes. I'm definitely feeling good about Bailey. Bailey looked like his fundamentals were so strong. Just as soon as I started watching that game 1 against Lesmar, it's so crushing to have a double 3-stock and not even playing like you're having your legends chosen for you. You know, like that.
Yeah.
Like to see that in winners semifinals, I definitely saw wow. Bailey looks really strong, and I'm interested to see if Villain can actually contest that because I didn't feel that way when watching the dummy Villain set. I definitely
Yeah, that
felt
was
like
a very close there. We're going down to the last hits all the time.
dummy and Villain was a lot closer and it was a lot less like fundamentally strong. It was a lot more like big strings, right? Like it wasn't like what Bailey was doing where he was spacing out stuff. He was like already in Les Mao's head, and maybe they've got matchup experience against each other and such. But I felt like the moment game one started, I was watching it and I was like, okay, this guy's already in his head. He's spacing out every attack. He's getting these combo montage attacks. And I was like, oh man, that's crazy. How he's doing these things. So I definitely feel good about Bailey. I'm interested to see if he does take the winners finals, and then if someone can contest him later on.
Yeah, and I think we got Peace in the lobby. I don't think it's any surprise that he's going to be playing Nash. Just waiting for his opponent.
Nash Peace, name a more iconic duo.
You cannot.
Timmy is going to have to try and come in against the Nash. It's been a long time since I've seen the Peace Nash, but back in the day it was infamous. He knows how to use those signatures very nice. And then Yano and Moxie down there. I'm interested to see if we can see in these losers bracket some contestants that we're able to move on to that winners final and really get it going.
All right.
We have our contestant here. We do have Omi in the chat saying who wants a CC.
Okay, so.
Sandwich, Swinch, are you in? Wait, is he playing today, or is he? Wait, I didn't even...
Bailey.
Yeah, I thought so. That's what I thought, but I didn't know because it's Sandwich on Twitch, and then it wasn't. I was just making sure.
Just making sure. All right, we're getting into it.
Sandwich is pretty crazy. I'm not like surprised.
Yeah. So we're seeing Peace on the Nash, and we're gonna be seeing Timmy on the Azoth. Let's see which map they're gonna be going to.
See what pans out. We are left with Great Hall, Mammoth, and Miami. I imagine just a Mammoth being... Oh, it is the Miami that we're going on to. So a bit of stage diversity thus far. We've got Apocalypse, we've got Brawlhaven, we've got Mammoth, and now we've got Miami. So maybe we'll be able to see the whole roster, but for now, we've got a little bit of diversity within these three sets that we've seen thus far.
Yeah.
And it's the first Nash. We'll get the first hit. Oh, it's actually the weapon. Oh, it actually takes a while.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna pick up the spear. Nice. This is the sideline there.
A lot of misses coming through. Now we're finding some hits. Definitely feel like the nair on the spear can be utilized a bit more, because Axe finds it a bit hard to deal with people inside that hitbox with the spear, of course, with the nair. Has that option. Tempted ground pound. Oh, there's the sack catching push.
There's the side-sig Piece. You can definitely tell that he knows his way around this legend. He knows exactly what he can and can't do. Oh, drops the side lights there. That D-light's there, unfortunate.
I feel like there's been a lot of them moving through each other throughout the set thus
Nice
far.
deadlight.
Constantly moved into the set, into each other. See if we can see Peace abusing that a bit more with the nairs on the spear.
Yeah, definitely seeing Peace just take a bit of a lead. I can see that he's just kind of got the stage control. He's got the momentum this set, even though that it's actually somewhat even edge. Never mind, finding the sidelight Ensig.
Yeah, the sidelight Ensig has been very consistent thus far.
Yeah.
Both and a dodge in, punished by the Ensig, and maybe this is some previous knowledge we're not aware of, matchup experience.
Yeah, maybe. Goes to the ground pound, catching him dodging into the stage.
The
Really
classic
big lead for Peace now. Yeah.
Classic one, dodging into the stage instead of dodging up to avoid the ground pound. We'll just net Peace a free stock. And light comes through.
Peace, I feel like Peace, he's not playing Spear, he's not playing Hammer, he's playing Nash. He gets 2 unarmed says.
Yeah, that unarmed string going really nuts. Oh, but he's gimped himself a little bit here.
No, he's fine. He's made
Yeah,
it back.
no one, he doesn't come back down for the edge guard, so he actually does get through. Oh, there's no dodge.
I like their recovery.
No dodge, so he does just get gimped off the top. and they're just missing each other. So many moves going through, and the side light into NSIG 3 times for 3. And even a side light into down light there, reading that he won't dodge at all.
Oh, there's another Enzig.
The read is correct, but it's delayed there so that he won't get clipped by a nice variation by the Azoth. Oh, okay, this could...
Oh, is it some Russian Mafia finds the Nair as he tries to punish.
Player 1 wins.
Nice
Game
little
one goes
Russian
yeah.
Mafia in there. Attempts needed to be the mix-up with the Sare in order to make that Russian Mafia work at that range, but it was a very nice, just impromptu, just slide it in there. I really liked that he went for it.
Yeah, even though it was only one stock, that felt incredibly commanding from Peace. Like, I felt like he had controlled the entire game.
Yeah, and yeah, he did, and was saying that some people in chat were saying that he's nervous. Perhaps that's true.
Yeah, no, he said it himself. He's shaky, but
But
definitely
he's doing
really
well.
good game
He's
one.
getting
Yeah.
some nice strings. Sidelight into NSIG apparently has his number. He already knows that that is the way to go.
And be
So
seeing Mammoth Fortress again, I think. Yeah.
3,
So.
2, 1, brawl.
Timmy swapping from the Azoth to the Terrors, keeping the axe, making a hammer ditto instead versus Peace and Nash.
nice spot dodge there. That's him.
Peace's spear is so nice. He's able to get these N-Lights just to push him away. His Nairs, Sares, they're all flowing into one another. Good sideline Snare, DC. Really good D-Light ground pound is N-Light. Peace's unarmed is incredible.
Yeah, he's just sticking to it. He's willing.
He knows what will work. Good D-Light Snare.
Oh, that should be. Oh, actually, the down air allows him to move past safely.
Oh, using the D-Sig as bait. Ooh, not finding the N-Sig.
Barely out. Recovery attempts, but doesn't land. And just the slight misspacing so often.
Yeah.
Another little cheeky little Russian Mafia type thing attempted. But they're both on kill percent, and it's just going to be the Nairs to find it. And Peace probably going to find it pretty quickly as well. Basically anything is going to KO this Terros. Yep.
Yeah, you got N-Sig, there it is.
Just a whiffed move from Terros, and nice spacing from Peace to just immediately punish the whiff. Weapon spawn, maybe starve this out, but Terros actually manages to get him with that sidelight. Get his weapon. It's pretty scary when you're off stage. Recovery?
Yeah, Peace definitely wants to get on stage, start finding his max range moves.
Just sticking to the ground, Peace. He's not really going into the air anymore. He's just staying on the ground, going for the sidelights, going for the Nairs.
He's getting hit a lot by the... Yes, like the N-Sig again, though.
Sidelight N6 so effective.
Yup, and still works.
Timmy.
Ult the Seg clips him. Oh, he down airs into the weapon toss.
Yeah, Timmy's got his number there. Just throws it out to cover that option. Unfortunately, Peace does fall. Oh, they're both very similar. Oh, side Sig is a lot of damage. Weapon throw, starving him off the weapon.
Peace almost gets the N-Sig there.
Yeah, it's the spot dodge, but it's enough time for him to get clipped. He tries to predict the dodge out, but unfortunately, it's just another dodge in.
Oh, Peace is one Sig away. There it is, taking a stock in orange, but Nash has quite a bit of defense and quite a bit of force. He can definitely even this up quite easily.
Yeah, but so does Terros. 2 decks Terros. Got a
Hits
lot
from
of
there.
stats in the other.
Oh, gets hit by a down air. He's now off stage. Oh, that's going to be a really good D-Light Sare.
Ooh, nice spot dodge. Gets him through the side line. Gets him punished. And the unarmed comes through again. Ooh, he tries to
go for a
break
D-Sig.
down big. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's
That's
not
gonna be
enough space.
Yeah, we get Sared off the left side. That's going to be game
Player
2 going to Timmy.
wins.
Quite a lot of force on that Sare.
1-1 for this set, and this could be another close one. Timmy bring it back in the second game with the Taros. We'd like to see if we go to somewhere else other than Mammoth, because obviously Peace will be able to get the bans again, and he could ban off the Mammoth, but I'm pretty sure he's a pretty big fan of it, so I imagine it will just be the same 3 that he left in game 1, yep. And I
Yep.
imagine that we'll
Okay,
go
so back to
to
Mammoth.
Mammoth. Yep. So that will be into Mammoth we go again, and we'll have to see if it goes differently this time. A lot of the things were going right for Peace, but what didn't go right was that he was getting stringed really heavily by the hammer, and he was getting killed pretty early.
Yeah, I think Peace needs to make sure that he's aware of what he can get around. Like, he needs to be making sure that he's dodging all of these hammer hits, and I think he needs to be finding his option. I think as much as he knows what he can do on Nash, he also needs to keep some fundamentals. Like, maybe instead of sidelight Ensig, he can just do sidelight and then try and get a dodge read for a double D-light.
Oof, he gets the dodge read, but he was a bit too fast with it, so the side sig does go through the dodge. Oh, and the stairs are always immaculate with Peace. That's the Peace classic, the stair on the unarmed, but Stomp stair puts him off the stage. Dodge comes through as well, but again,
He's going under.
needs to go a little bit deeper with these edge guards because he's just waiting too long. He's allowing the dare to be such a big tool for escaping
nice
the edge guard. Needs to go down a bit more, threaten to use the hammer recovery hit, threaten to use the hammer sedge rather than just the hammer ground pound here.
See, Peace using the N-light, the dare, really quick moves, unpunishable, then throwing out the side sig out of nowhere, catching him completely off, almost got the GCD light out of that.
Just getting a little bit of string here, but there's the spear snare, breaking it up, making sure he's safe. I think the string is a big thing. Ooh!
GCD sig would have ended it right there.
Big attempt there, but it doesn't connect, so...
Peace not really able to find any, like, sort of lead here. Now has the hammer.
Yeah, had a nice
DC. Ground pound does not send off stage, unfortunately.
A lot of damage being racked up here by Peace. Ser is going to be on the right side of the stage, so it's not going to send him off yet. He's not going to die yet.
He's unarmed.
You've unleashed a beast that you can't deal with when you let the unarmed come out in Peace. Doesn't even go for the weapon, just stays on the stage.
This is honestly a really good mental game, because Timmy wants to protect the weapon. So he's going to be playing around that. Meanwhile, Peace is just going to go straight at him with this unarmed. Now he's got almost a full stock lead on him. Sidelight hitting for the kill.
And it's happened 6 or 7 times, Timmy. This is one of your biggest weaknesses, I'd say. That you just keep getting clipped by this side light into Ensig. The fact that he hasn't varied his dodges at all. He's varied them very minimally, rather. And it allows Peace to rack up so much free damage and even kill option.
Almost got a sidelight Ensig?
Peace
Okay, Peace is having fun now.
Yeah, he's just watching to see what his opponent does. He doesn't want to put himself in danger.
Oh no, he hits himself! 3 stock for Peace!
He thought he would land, but the dodge comes through from Peace, and there's no recovery hit, and so he misjudges where he has to be, and thus ends up killing himself, and that's going to be 2-1 to Peace.
Yeah, one more game and Peace takes the set. Jimmy has to find something here, otherwise he's going to be going down to the Nash.
And Peace looked a lot better, but also there was a lot of issues on Timmy's side, obviously. Timmy had that big SD at the end and also didn't find stocks, didn't find the big strings that he had in earlier matches, and I feel like Peace was playing it just a bit slower, trying to space a lot more. And there was still, I feel like the #1 issue in the set for both players is that there's a lot of they're moving through each other a lot. There's a lot of missed moves where it's just they're trying to predict the other person is going to jump, or they're going to predict that something's happening, except it's not happening, right? And it just
He's just capitalizing it off of it better than Timmy is.
Yeah.
I think he's noticed what he was losing to, what was doing so well against him. And he's completely adapted to that with his unarmed, just completely baiting out all of the attacks and getting all of the punishes necessary. So, interested to see what Timmy will pull out in order to adapt.
3, 2, 1.
Here we are back on Miami. There was actually a ban of Great Hall and of Mammoth. So we end up back on Miami. Weapon does go over to Peace in the beginning, but Terrace is the only person who's able to find hits yet. Oh, he goes for the same read, but there's a little bit of adaptation finally.
Sighting into D-Light Sare. Yeah, Peace's options out of his SIGs are really, really nice. He's definitely fleshed out this legend a lot. Dropping D-Light Sare, you don't want to be doing that. Not in game 4. Oh, another side sig. Peace has noticed he's not getting his end sig, he's just going to use a different sig now.
Yes, of course. The variations in the signature. Oh, there's a big end light, but unfortunately doesn't quite space the... Ooh, and that's going to be enough. The amount of force on Terrace just barely makes it so that Nash can't come back. Nash just looking for an unarmed kill here, I think. Yeah, he's looking for it, but Terrace isn't giving to him as easy as he did before. Now attempted side signature will close out the stock, even from left side of stage.
That's something I've noticed a lot with Nash players. They always like GC side sigging back to the stage with that spear. It's an incredibly good option, catches so many people.
Yeah, a lot of movement on his signatures on Nash, so nice to use off stage for both the momentum and of course the damage, because all of them are quite strong signatures.
Timmy, although finding a lot of axe damage, has just a very slight advantage on Peace right now. He's fishing for these sidelights, gets to Sare, has him off stage. Doesn't get punished for his D-Sig, punishes Peace trying to punish that.
Yep, Peace is actually recovering high very, very often, and not getting punished for it. There's not
Good
actually
recovery though, gets a nice end sig.
spaces the side signature though, so gets the punish.
Yeah,
Back in neutral on stage though.
good D-Light Sare, has him off stage. Gets the ground pound. Sare
Oh,
takes
that's
recovery, that was an amazing weapon toss.
Yeah, and that's the high recovery attempted by Terrace that's punished there. I feel like it's been the edge guard of both players has been a bit sketchy to say the least. There hasn't been games, there hasn't been very strong edge guards. There's just been minor things like that weapons toss that has led to the kills, or just kills due to high damage. Terrace, honestly, missing big punish there.
And now you can see Peace start building his lead. He's just getting his hammer. He knows that the Terror is going to start fishing for kills, start fishing for kill moves, so he can get so much more damage. D-Light Sare knows for the
There's the
NC.
attempted edge guard, but again, the recover high
Oh.
pays.
GC NC.
She has a lot of damage. This is kill potential for Peace.
Yeah, there doesn't do it. One more will kill. Sare will do it. 2 stock for Peace. Incredible adaptation over the course of the set.
Yeah, nice
3-1.
work by Peace. He does lose one game, but it is the 2 stocks and the 3 stocks in all of the other 3 games
Yeah.
for the win in the best of 3. Best of 5.
Next, I think we're going to Yano versus Moxie. So,
Yep.
very nice 3-1.
Oh, maybe we have a DQ in our top 8.
Well, I think we're having a DQ. Huh. Okay. I think we're going straight to Moxie versus Dummy instead then.
Yes, that would be the next match, but kind of weird. What do the brackets look like now? We should have Moxie and Dummy, and then and then in the top part of the losers bracket it's Lesmau and Peace, right? Or is the bottom part? Yeah, the bottom part's Lesmau.
Yeah, Lesmau will be versus Peace in the next set.
And then the winner of these 2 games will verse each other, and then the winner of that will go to
Lose
finals.
finals. Yeah.
So yeah, that will be that. Now we have Miami.
Dummy gets Scarlet from random. I know that Dummy's played Scarlet before. Dummy's got a very good Scarlet. Moxie, I've never seen
Did
before.
they both pick random?
Yeah, they both played random.
3, 2,
Very
1,
good.
brawl.
But Revan picked up by Vector. Scarlet. Testing a little bit. Picked up a weapon yet. Rocket Lance could be pretty devastating. Rocket Lance unarmed matchup, but Hammer gets picked up.
Yeah, Dummy's got Hammer now. You can see Gold Forge, he definitely put something into it. Double sidelight now, good read. Sidelight's there, Moxie's good at lance.
Yeah, Moxie's finding these strings. Nothing picked up by Scarlet really. Very minimal damage as another sidelight stare comes through. Another neutral signature comes through as well. So there might be another attempt on this weapon to get that kill with the signature, but the bow signature is a lot faster, a lot safer, and down signature will just be Olgrim making his appearance.
Taking out Dummy. Quite a big lead now for Moxie.
I feel like the Rocket Lance is that just racking up, but then once you look fishing for the kills, if you want to do it with the signature, you're going to want to swap to that bow a lot of the time.
Dummy hitting a dare D-Light stare, catching Moxie, dodging in out of the dare, hitting the D-Light, reading him jumping up out of having no dodge. Good punish.
Ooh, neutral signature, nice work there. It's off stage again, dodge gets used, there's the down signature attempted, but a bit too slow to get anything done. Ooh, nice drop there. The signature punish. And Sig
Nice
clean up the stock though. And Sig, very nice kill move, but very little damage too. Very nice for just finishing off those kills. Somewhat of a good lead here for Dummy, but off stage, kind of scary with the hammer. You get a recovery. There's not much there, and the weapon toss is just going to seal the deal. Oh,
no,
but
he's alive. He kept this recovery.
See, he actually does make it up. I thought he was definitely a dead man, but he does actually make it back. He had more than I thought he had.
Reading Moxie dodging in with sidelight and Sig. Good option. Fortunately, doesn't connect. Gets set off the left side. Moxie goes for the weapon toss. Now unarmed, the D-Sig is going to kill.
Yeah, the very last bit of it hits him into the wall and even kills with the rebound. He was just too low. Now the stock advantage here for Dummy.
Finding these good dares. Dummy, sidelight recovery. Just dancing around each other. Dummy finding Sarah into weapon toss. Evening up the game once again.
Yeah. Pretty even here now.
Moxie, ooh, good bow string, doesn't get this side sig.
He goes for the huge side sig, but doesn't land, but still very close here.
Good landing end light by Dummy. Oh, getting punished by a side light. Oh, Dummy's movement is so clean, just dancing around these bow moves, getting lance end lights. That's going to be a punish again.
Weapon, Rocket Lance versus Rocket Lance now. It's getting pretty close. There's the weapon toss though. Doesn't have a weapon for the
Dummy
next.
now unarmed. Yes, by the end, like the second one, Moxie takes game one.
Player one wins.
Yeah, there's the Lance neutral signature finally coming through. And Dummy's apparently saying that he is having some issues with the
Might be lagging.
his internet, but hopefully that cleared up and he can play to his full potential, his power. Dummy now on
Dummy
the
getting
back.
another Lance Legend playing for Axe.
And we get to see the gun mirror this time instead of the lance mirror.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Let's run into mid. And that weapon spawn will be in Nyx's favor.
Yeah, Dummy now having Lance. He saw his Lance last game. Not seen either of these weapons from Moxie. Oh,
They're struggling. The lag.
I think Dummy was trying to lag, but Moxie wasn't having any of it.
I don't know exactly what's happening. There was the taunt coming out, but looks like the game is still going on. Side string. And there's the spacing on the side air. Side string job won't be spaced or dodged though, so they'll go
Dummy
through.
using a lot of SIGs, using these for Axe SIGs, just like we saw Bailey do.
So that comes through. Neutral signature attempted, but he will just get off stage before that happens. Side picked up again. It's a nice side string. It only takes a bit. One hit from a side signature might Spell the doom of this Brax. Oh, he actually gets away with the double down light, even though they both don't land. Oh,
Yeah,
the
Dummy
weapon got planted.
slowly bringing back the damage of this game. Like he fell far behind quite early in the game. Dummy misses his D-line recovery. Oh no, accidentally misinputting a ground pound. Another Sare. That should be it. Hits the weapon toss for good measure.
Yeah, and Dummy bring it back. Just Nick's unable to find a kill option, and instead just continuing to rack up damage. Anything is going to send this Rack flying a kill, but will be a nice advantage state for Moxie, but it hasn't happened yet. So, puts him off stage. The weapon toss doesn't connect.
Yeah.
Attempted kill there. But still nothing found. It's just slowly racking up more damage.
Yeah, he's fishing for so many SIGs and Dummy's just jumping around all of them, finding so much damage. D-line finally gonna kill.
Finally does connect one. Maybe expect a side signature there, but the D-Light, the faster option, does just steal the deal. And there's a bit of an advantage here for Dummy, but it's not insurmountable by any means. Scythe guns, both very good at racking up those damage numbers, so wouldn't be surprised to see it happen. Ooh.
Not get the sidelight recovery.
Throw also misses. That's the weapon gone, but unarmed string threatened. Not quite happening.
Yeah, D-Light ground pound from Moxie. Slowly evening up this damage, keeping Dummy weapon starved. Dummy doesn't want it, he's just fighting unarmed.
But he just doesn't have a weapon here. Missing that side sig. And here's the weapon starve again. It's
weapon starving.
picking up.
Yeah, although Dummy, he's still somehow winning. He's taunting on him with these haymakers.
Ooh, that could have been a good charge on that signature there. There was very little jumps or dodge remaining. But
Gene CD Sig reversing him back off the right side. Dummy taking another stock. He thinks
it doesn't work. Try again.
Yeah, he's confident he's got this one in the bag.
That's nice, but the recovery, oh, not quite enough.
Kill Dummy getting weapon toss into Nair.
Nair attempted
High left D-Light recovery. Nice. True combo for guns there. Finally kill. He's going to be taking the side. Dummy running in instantly to interrupt it.
I was thinking there might be some more weapon starving happening, but not this stock.
Now Dummy's got Lance. He's definitely going to want to try and keep this.
And the Lance, oh, nice reversal.
Yeah, really good read. Like, just peering into his crystal ball, guessing that Moxie would just go straight through him, getting a slice. Like, Dummy, no! Dummy, no! Oh, his recovery gets caught on the corner of the stage.
He makes
that's such an unfortunate way to lose a game.
And that's just not what you want to see. Is he just moves straight off the side, and he has Lance. When you put yourself in that situation, just does not have an out on sword. On hammer, you can try and space it a bit and actually get back up. But on Lance, when you're sandwiched like that, it's just over because you can't actually get past the corner.
Yeah. Oh, Dummy going to be picking Olgrim this time, not going for the random. Moxie going to be picking Orion. We're getting another Lance Ditto.
Yeah, and the colorless Orion. See what does get banned. See if we're going back to Mammoth. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it looks like, yep, we're going straight back to Mammoth. Game 3. This is Dummy's tournament game. If he loses this, he is out. And Moxie will go to top 4.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1, brawl.
See how successful the Olgrim is. He did pick it of his own volition, so must have somewhat confidence in it.
So Moxie looks like he knows his goal. Dummy's going to reset the game.
He doesn't want his tournament game to be on the lag, so he is just running it. See if he can get the issues fixed. Wow, those were some fast SDs.
One wins.
Those fast falls. Okay. We'll just wait for Dummy to try and fix his issues. Yep. See what he can do. If he can't do anything, then oh well, but that's just how it is. But this matchup so far is seeming like it's pretty even. So if Dummy really is having issues, perhaps if he does come back, he will be able to turn around in a big way. But Dummy against Villain earlier was quite close. So even if he does end up making it back, unless he can figure something out, he might just end up being taken out by Villain or by Bailey. So I'm interested to see if he can actually bring this back, actually find something out to take the advantage there, because he does have a while to go to get back to that winners final, the grand final, if he does want to try and win it.
Got quite the road ahead of him. So Dummy's back. He's in the lobby. Picking Olgrim.
Back in it again, same matchup,
Yep.
same place, and now we just have to see how this early game goes, see if Dummy's able to actually pull on ahead and get the stuff going.
Yeah, let's hope his connection is going to hold up for this game.
No resets this time, so just straight into the action. Picks up a weapon, has the axe.
Yes, D-Light said, Dummy now has his axe. He's on the wall though. Spear so good on this wall, able to D-Light you if you go high, N-Light you if you poke your head. Disarmed himself trying to get the approach with the N-Light. Dummy's got this axe.
Oof, they're moving close to each other, but no moves thrown out. Don't want to try and get the other player.
Oh, I think Dummy's lagging.
Stalling, yeah.
Yeah, but he's trying to stall out as long as possible.
He's fighting now though, 2 dares.
2 dares, sidelight nair. He's still in this.
He's just going high, doesn't want to play grounded against Lance, it feels like.
Yeah, definitely. Wants to keep his distance and just take it and get his hits where he can.
Picks up his Lance of his own though, the Lance duo. Neutral signatures both go wide.
Gets hit by sidelights there. Oh, goes for the haymaker.
Right, neutral sig just being threatened here.
Goes to the
Ooh,
grab bump. Dummy able to react to it, get back on stage, pick up the axe, gets sad back off the side, interrupts the ground pound, gets nair recovery. Oh, the weapon's awesome to GC sig.
going very high there. Doesn't get punished for the return to the stage. Side sig though, in neutral, just gonna get answered with Olgrim side sig and just thrown off the map.
Really good punish, getting the kill. Dummy now has this lance. Moxie picks up his own. Dummy getting sent on the side. One more will kill.
Might misses, but dodges through. Side signature will just take that very damaged Olgrim to the death chamber and back on it. Pretty even game thus far.
Yeah, completely even. And again, Dummy has to win this, otherwise he's out the tournament.
Yeah, so Moxie definitely feeling comfortable. Definitely feeling like he has a lot of room to breathe, whereas Moxie can't lose any 3 of these games, so has a lot of
Gets
pressure.
dodge down read with another sidelight there. So Moxie keeping him juggled with these nairs and recoveries. It's such a back and forth game. Great end-sig from Dummy, hitting the weapon toss on his way down. Really early stock.
That's the huge tempo swing. That's what we've been looking for in order for them to get into this and get going. Dummy
Dummy earlier today as well against Villain, hitting these massive strings just out of nowhere, taking stocks.
Ooh, It's actually a side stick by Orion, interrupted by the neutral light. Ooh, doesn't get punished there. Very close, very touch and go. It's still quite close. All that needs to happen is Moxie taking the stock here. Side signature again tried out, again just interrupted by the neutral on the Lance. Oh, okay.
Oh, interrupts his round pound. Yep, Dummy's still living. Oh, takes his recovery. That's it. 2 stock for Dummy.
That actually could have been the Sair there with the spear into the chase dodge potentially, but goes for the Nair instead to try and get the chase dodge, and Moxie will just take that game 3. Sorry, Dummy will just take the game 3, and
Yeah, and Moxie's gonna be mirroring Dummy now.
yeah, Mira comes out, but oh my gosh. We'll see if Moxie can actually close this out. He's 2 up, so he's going to do his best.
Dummy's still got to win another 2 games before he can advance.
Yeah, Dummy is definitely going to do his best to try and make sure that he does not lose a game, but Moxie losing that first game is just kind of like, okay, that's fine. We can still do this, but it's the 2-2 mark that it really starts to go into Dummy's favor, and you know the mental warfare is taking it back a bit.
Yeah, and it's like when you see a reverse 3 coming up, all you can do is like, okay, well, he won this game, what do I do next? And if I lose this game, then it's even. And then it's even again. It's like, what do I do now? So it's such a tough position to be on the verge of reverse 3. Dummy getting all of the signatures right now. All of the momentum in his favor.
Fulgrim duo quite close at the beginning. Tempted side sig. Ooh, only gets punished for the side light. Not very good.
Yeah, Moxie's just highlighting him.
Yeah, it's not going into anything. It's not even attempted strings. They're just side light to back
I don't
off.
even know why he's not just doing side light now, which is a true combo.
Yeah, losing a lot of damage only going for the side light, because the side light itself is not the greatest damage jam.
Exactly. Dummy just hopping over him for the Sair, taunting on him.
Ooh,
Recovery sends him downwards. I think that's it. Nah, that's the stock. He's not making that one back.
It just barely clips him, but even the weak recovery is enough to send him down with enough force that he just needs to take that out.
Yep, Dummy hitting side light there, not catching double. Double dare, so much damage.
Sair comes through, takes him off stage, but doesn't
Moxie just isn't challenging. Like Dummy walked
off stage.
Dummy just walked back onto that stage and Moxie walked away.
And Moxie's lost a lot of his momentum, it looks like.
Yeah, you can see Dummy's definitely got enough momentum. He's got enough confidence to just go for these slide charge signatures.
Loses the weapon and gets punished heavily for going for his new one. That went through a good toss, but a lot of the potential combo opportunities are just not being taken here by Moxie. I feel like that's the main issue. Sidelights not comboing to anything. Weapon tosses either missing or not leading to anything. The Haymaker.
Yeah, like Moxie's about to be on his last stock. Dummy, fresh on his second. Oh, he almost got another one. D-Light Recovery's gonna kill.
D-Light Recovery, he knows that he doesn't have to go for the D-Lights into the end sig, so he just gets the recovery off.
Keep it simple. Now we've got an axe ditto. Dummy, nobody finding any real damage. Dummy has the axe. Moxie picking up the lance.
Attempt there for the very early gimp with the neutral sig. Doesn't actually
getting punished.
Yeah, gets punished for it pretty heavily.
There's a big sideline there.
It's a big window here for
nice sig.
Dummy. Huge string, massive string there. Gets the side light with the grab cancel and then just strings off it very heavily. And now there's a lot of damage that Moxie is
They're just throwing haymakers at each other now.
Yeah, the haymakers are dangerous though, and so is that neutral signature. And
he's alive. He avoids weapon toss.
He misses it unfortunately, and will just eat a recovery. 3 damage going over there for Moxie, but Moxie's a little bit too low. I feel. It's a
Takes
lot.
His recovery with the weapons. Moxie makes it back. Moxie is just not finding anything. He's not finding his kills for so long. Meanwhile, Dummy is just finding option after option.
And there's just not very much breathing room here for Moxie.
Oh.
If he wants to clutch this game out, he has to be
His
very
ground pound.
careful.
That dare, I think, is gonna kill. Nope, never mind. Misses
Oh,
his ground pound as well.
Oh, he
No
tried
punish.
to make the jump, but it doesn't come through.
The thing is, Dummy still has another stock after this, even if Moxie can take this.
Yeah, and
Zed's
Dummy
gonna do
just
it.
needs to hit him with one thing hard, and it may not kill, but it will send him flying, and it will be enough disadvantage that I feel it will lead into a kill. So Dummy's in the driver's seat. He's got his foot on the accelerator. Got to be careful here.
Going straight for Moxie. N6's gonna do it.
Player 2.
Hits
Fresh
him
on
with
his
a signature,
burst.
not even just a strong move, not even like an axe side air or a rocket side air. It just straight up, the Ulgrim signature is quite strong when they do land, so just sends him flying up into the sky. Takes game 2, and now you have to be feeling for Dummy here because he is probably feeling the heat. He's probably like, okay, I can do this. Where meanwhile, Moxie is just like, oh no, he's lost all of his heat. He's cold now. He's like, oh man, I was doing so well, but now I'm
But
getting
now
reversed.
Dummy's finding all of this momentum, and Dummy's like, he's only going to keep on getting faster. He's going to keep on getting stronger. This is the set point now. Dummy has all of the momentum behind him going into this last game, sticking with this Ulgrim. Moxie swapping over to the Scarlet.
Yeah, just trying to find the legend that will allow him to stop Dummy's win streak, but maybe this is not it because all the other ones before it were not able to stop it, and the Ulgrim is still just yeah. So we will be going on to Mammoth again. Nothing crazy happening with the stage. Moxie feels like that's still his most comfortable place to be, but Tommy's A-okay going there as well, so it's just up to who's able to get this momentum at the start. I feel is going to be a very big factor in this game 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Moxie picking up the lance, getting a nice sidelight there. Is not able to weapon staff. Dummy picking up this axe that he was so deadly with last game, finding all of the signatures.
We're seeing some combos though. The sidelights are going into moves, which is
Yeah,
a big
Moxie.
upgrade.
Yep. Okay, getting sidelight now, that's so much more damage. Does not hit the N-Sig for Dummy. Gets another dare, reading the dodge down into the D-Sig. Oh, sidelight Nair recovery.
And just the punishes are so extreme. He tries to come back on stage, he does it too greedily, gets massively punished, and then the dodges are not good enough here for Moxie. They're not finding actual safety, they're just finding more damage, and then the kill so early here, and I feel like Dummy has got Moxie's number.
Incredibly efficient this game on his kills. He's just getting damage, 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 and then he goes for a kill move. And it just keeps doing that over and over again, and it's paying off immensely, although great recovery. Second one from Moxie, killing Dummy off the bottom, catching him out of his options.
Yeah, not a bad tempo swing here for Moxie. Moxie not that far behind in the yellow, but definitely can make this back up with how quickly he managed to restore that stock even after he lost his first one pretty fast. Dummy looking here, just following Moxie around pretty closely, waiting for him to make a mistake, but there's that side signature much too early, and he gets punished pretty heavily for it. And then again, he's doing it, he's a bit too over-eager here for the kill. Signature's coming through a bit too early, and now the game's pretty much evened up.
Yeah, incredibly close. Dummy getting the punish onto the side sig. Moxie can't make it back. Clashes with his ground pound.
The clash
for
was
the
huge.
extra.
If that wasn't a clash, he would have gotten back up and gotten a free nair.
I think that was just extra BM. He was dead. The nair was for the chase dodge.
Ooh, it was looking real nice, but unfortunately, failed offstage
Pressure.
interaction.
Dummy's just walking towards him, and Moxie's not doing anything about it.
So Item Throw almost finished off that kill. He comes back on stage with a Sam, misses it, but still doesn't get punished. But the down air finishes it off, and he's in the
punishes
yellow.
Dummy reading him. Final stocks of the tournament for both of them.
This will determine how these players remember this tournament. I feel top 4 pretty prestigious. Oh, he does manage to get back on stage, but the spot dodge comes through for both players.
Oh, N-Sig, that's gonna be it. Amazing stock from Dummy.
2 wins.
Getting all of the reads for the reverse 3-0.
Man, the reverse 3-0 comes through, but it was pretty crazy last game. Pretty back and forth. They were able to actually find the mojo a little bit there for Moxie, but in the end, Dummy just finds it, gets the 3-0, and moves on here.
Oh, okay.
We have issues with
Having
production.
some tech issues. So yeah, while we sort out some tech issues, just to remind you, winners finals is Villain and Bailey. Now we're gonna have losers quarterfinals, which is Lesmao and Peace. We just saw Dummy versus Moxie. Lesmao, we saw him unfortunately lose to Bailey in the winners bracket.
Bailey
3-1.
went absolutely nuts in that game against Lesmao. The one match he was able to find was against the core, where the core was just not looking hot at all.
Yeah.
So
And
hopefully we
you
get to
saw
see Lesmao
Peace.
in a better light now that he's not against Bailey, who just had his number completely.
So we're having Lesmao versus Peace. Peace coming hot off his win versus Timmy, 3-1. I think we're back. But yeah, I think we're gonna go to after this set. We're gonna do losers semi-finals to determine who goes into losers finals, and then we're gonna play out winners side. As far as I know, unless we're going to winners after this.
Yeah, there's a bracket you can see. Lesmao and Peace. And then we'll be versing Dummy there in the semis, the losers. So, the winner of Lesmao and Peace. I think that's what I said.
Yeah.
Kyla makes his appearance in the chat. Wasn't able to come to the tournament.
I agree, Kyla. The graphics are incredibly clean.
I'm a big fan of the graphics as well. Oh, are we into it? We are into it.
Yeah, we're going straight into it. Remaining maps: Miami Dome, Demon Island, Crystal Temple. We have not seen Demon Island or Crystal Temple today, although I have a slight feeling that Peace wants to go to Miami.
Yeah, Peace always bans this way. I'm pretty sure this is how he bans in game 1 of the set that we saw before.
Yeah.
And basically, I think it's just a strategy for forcing people onto Miami. I'm not sure if he's entirely comfortable with the other 2 maps, but I definitely have seen other players have not wanted to go there.
Yeah.
So
Let's
I definitely know he's a
with
big
Miami.
Miami.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
And well, let's see. Peace. Lesmao picking up the first weapon, actually. Nice sidelight delay, another one. Just keeping Peace away from this weapon. Great pressure.
Peace has not found anything yet. Lesmao looking a lot better.
Nice D-Light ground pound. Yeah, Peace just dancing around him. Oh, nice N-Sig, catching Peace going high. Not dodging into that D-Sig though. He's just playing unarmed.
Whoa. If that had landed, that could have been a massive turnaround with the unarmed Gimp. But unfortunately, it doesn't land. The spacing wasn't quite correct for it. Down there. Nothing more though.
Peace yet to pick up a weapon this game.
He's yet to pick up a weapon, but it's close.
It's working extremely well.
Haymaker is gonna get punished a bit too crazy.
It's actually it's an early caveman. You know, the early cavemen, they didn't even need tools.
Yeah, they didn't have tools.
They did it all with their fists.
So that's why.
I don't think that's historically accurate, but we'll
Finally,
go with that.
picked up.
Picking up a spear.
Oh. He's unable to find the punish, even though it was very, very vulnerable there by Lesmao.
Recovery not killing Lesmao in the deep red. Anything's gonna kill now.
It's actually ground pound that gets opted into by Peace, interesting enough, but punish the side light with the side signature.
Yeah, and it's an even game.
Right.
The way that Peace is bringing up his momentum this game.
Yeah, for a game in which you were weapon starved for the majority of the early game, this is definitely not bad where it has gone.
Ooh, Peace wanted to get a double D-Light, I think? That's what it looked like. Unfortunately, didn't get it.
Pretty close here. They're just stomp
Spot dodging the Hammer End Light.
Oh my lord. Just the spot
This
dodging.
Hammer Ditto is insane. They're just dancing around each other. Lesmar missing the weapons ass. He's sucking him off the corner with that recovery.
He's just using signatures on the side. It's enough to get the down light. And
Well, I think he was using that N-Sig as a bait. Just look, oh look at me, I did a heavy attack, come punish me, then hits him with the D-Light Sarah as he tries to go over. Peace now about in the edge guard situation.
pretty chaotic edge guard here. No one really hitting anything. He's going for the recovery, but unfortunately Lesmar does go down, so...
I'm really enjoying seeing Peace's options out of Spear Sidelight. It's been Sidelight N-Sig, Sidelight Recovery, Sidelight Sidelight Nair. He's been doing some really interesting options.
Yeah, but then there, he just dashes into the N-Sig in neutral and hits it for the kill on Lesmar. Nice stuff by Peace with the unarmed. Edge guards have not really been his forte, but the neutral game has been quite nice for him. The recovery does land, doesn't kill him.
Oh, he almost gets D-Sig by Lesmar.
Very close there. Grab cancelled
down stick to recover the stage. The Dare sending him off the top.
But this is quite good for Peace. You could say that, man, he hasn't got a weapon, but we've seen that hasn't been an issue for him before. But a nice orb string does get a lot of damage there on Peace. Lesmar definitely not down and out yet. Still fighting, still kicking.
Yeah, Peace going for the side stick, misses, get punished by Sidelight Sarah, hits the Dare. Oh, goes for another side sig. Lesmar just using this orb, these incredibly quick moves to punish Peace instead of going for these massive attacks. Side sig. Lesmar a few hits from death, recovery off the bottom.
He reverse stomps the stage, gets him that momentum off it, and then just goes for that recovery down below to finish off Lesmar's stock. I really like what just happened there with
Game one
the Nash. Now we're up to game 2, and it looked really nice in the game 1, but now we're moving on. We'll have to see if there's a difference between the stages that is going to be important. Miami has the platforms, has a bit more of a lower space, and maybe that's...
Mammoth got this one moving platform, but half the time it's on the side.
The Peace actually holds there for a while, and Lesmar just staying still for a lot of these interactions, just completely just waiting Peace out, and Peace tries to space him, but nothing comes of it.
Nice side stick. Oh, nice D-Sig from Lesmar, catching Peace trying to ground pound. Good Endlight, having Peace off the right side. Goes for another D-Sig, he has no recovery.
Peace
He
does
touches.
And there's the ground pound. Hold on. Down air? Is that enough?
Why is he
it's enough.
Oh, okay. Great edge guard from Peace. I think it's a little bit interesting that he went for recovery there. It would have saved him if Lesmar had dodged into it, but regardless, taking the stock.
Yeah, just plays it so well. And he's still not down out yet, but this would be a stock equalization if he takes it now. But there's the standard side light into the N-Sig. Catches the dodge up and the dodge to side, but there's the haymaker.
And now we've got pretty even game. Lesmar with the weapon advantage. Never mind, it's not an advantage when you're fighting Peace. He'll just play unarmed against you.
Yeah.
Oh, drop.
Go down into the down air.
Ground pound out the N-Sig. Was that a touch? That was a touch. He's alive. Oh, he doesn't chase dodge off the N-Sig though. Gets launched underneath the corner. This is a big lead for Peace now.
Yeah, and wow, that was really crazy. He predicts the grab cancel N-Sig there by the Thor, I think, and that's why the grab the oh my gosh.
Can't say ground pound, interesting option. Lesmar hitting the net. Peace getting interrupted by another Endlight. dipping low for that recovery, finds it, catching Peace trying to punish.
Yeah. Peace thinks he's going to recover a lot earlier and goes for it, and so just eats the recovery.
Yeah. So
Peace
now, let's
definitely
having the hammer.
Oh,
Peace
he goes for it again.
waking up with GCD light. Ooh.
Gets caught inside of it. Like,
Weapon toss to interrupt the recovery.
ooh, nice string there.
Yeah. There.
Hey,
Let's Mal
now,
unable
think
to
he had
touch
the
the
jump.
wall.
Player 2
I think he had a jump available to him, but he doesn't, so he just ends up going straight down into the death chamber instead, and that's 2-0 to Peace off
Yeah.
the back of that.
One more game, and Peace takes this 3-0.
But Peace looking really nice against Lesmal. Lesmal not getting as dominated as he did in the Bailey game. Peace is showing that he is definitely a contender, especially with the unarmed. He's getting weapon starved, but it's not a problem for him. String coming
Now.
out. Oh, but here's the counter string with the unarmed. And
Yeah,
that's
Lesmal
the main string.
keeping Peace starved, but I don't know if you want to keep Peace starved, because his unarmed is going to do more work than his weapons sometimes. Although great hammer resets, D-Light sidelight, D-Light Sare. Peace
And he
catching his
trade.
recovery with the dare. Both of them falling.
And the
That's
trade's worth it. You took so much damage off of that hammer, and then you just get the trade of the stocks, reset things, and you're the one that's winning these games, so you're perfectly okay with that equalization.
Explosive first stocks coming out. Peace keeping himself unarmed. Just dashing around the platform. Ooh,
goes for the
dodging
full
through the
damage.
side sig. Nice D-Light recovery into
Oh
Sare and
my.
Sig. Let's Mal, no! Not again!
And I don't know what's up
Oh.
there, but some misinputs or something occurs, and
Yeah,
he
I think
ends
that
up
was a
losing his
misinput.
stock with the string.
Yeah, he dipped down low, dodged backwards instead of up diagonal.
And Peace actually gets the first hit and strings it into that neutral signature. Big damage coming through for Peace.
Oh, he's just fishing for D6 now.
Lesmal trying to like just play it slow, stay in a single place, but I'm not sure
nice
how
weight
successful
now.
a strategy it is.
Yes, the end light Peace. Oh, he manages to spot dodge the D6 into the Sare. Lesmal evens up the stocks even after the SD.
He's here, just needs to get a little bit more damage, then go for the KO options. And he's on his classic unarmed, and now the hammer, these Nash signatures will hurt a lot. There's a side signature.
They are brutal.
Tries to chase down
Nice
Lesmal.
dare. Peace, you can see he's in control here. He's just slowly inching his way to Lesmal from across the stage.
He's in control, but Lesmal is getting some nice spot dodges on Peace, but Peace knows he's going for options that are going to last through the spot dodge and just ground pound when he tries to go back on.
Nowhere. 3-0 from Peace, taking the set. Moving on to top 4.
Yeah, bad for Lesmal because he enters the winners bracket in the winners semis, top 4, and then just gets 3-0'd. Oh, he gets 3-1'd and then 3-0'd by Peace. So definitely got quite a bad show of it on stream, but in the end he top 4s, and you got to take that and just run home with it.
Yeah,
And
Lesmal,
on
definitely not something to be disappointed with, taking home 5th place. I think that Villain has gone to do something real quickly, so I think we might substitute the winner's final set and go to Dummy versus Peace. I'm not sure. Can I get confirmation of that?
hopefully we can just get
Yeah. Okay, let's go to Dummy vs. Peace.
Don't
Yeah,
really want to
yeah. Going to piece versus dummy.
see how this goes.
I have forgotten how to do this. Give me 1 sec.
Okay. We have Peace in the lobby, but unfortunately we do not have Dummy currently around. And Villain also said that they needed to do something, so they were going while this set was going, and it was maybe a bit faster than they were expecting, but as soon as we have one or the other available, then we'll go ahead and do.
I've cleaned that all up.
Unfortunately, a lot of
Stream view being weird. Sorry.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think we're gonna go to Peace versus Dummy.
We're joining the DQ gang. As a lot of the players did. I don't know how many DQ'd beginning of the tournament, but as is customary, in round 1, half of the players must DQ. That's just how it is. In almost any tournament. Do some stretches. Get ready for these last few games. Climactic top 4.
Just trying to figure out. I think some of the people might have some things to do.
Yeah, might be DQ gang. Oh, it is not DQ gang. We have Dummy, it appears.
Dummy's in the lobby.
Dummy does need to do something, so we might
I'm really excited to see Peace continue in this tournament. I'm really enjoying seeing his unarmed, his spear, his hammer, all of his options. They're just really entertaining to watch today.
Yeah, Peace kind of making it clean, making it work.
Right, I think we might just take like a quick intermission break, maybe 5 minutes or so, just to wait for some of the people to fix all their connection issues and everything. Essentially, yeah. Alright, so I think we're just going to be taking a quick break. Just make sure that we can get all of our players to the lobby, maybe go get some water for the casters. Yeah, we'll see you in a short while. Just give it a little bit, we'll sort it all out. think we're back. Just tell me when we're back then. Oh, here we go. We have Dummy versus Peace. Dummy picking this Yumiko. We're right back into it. Sorry about that. All of the players have returned to the lobby. Peace sticking on this Nash. And we're going to get straight into it. After this, I think we'll be going to winners finals, which is going to be Villain versus Bailey.
Oh, and it's actually Dummy, the one banning, so we don't get to see Pieces strat this early
Yeah.
game. But we get to see
Yeah, get
whether
to see Miami Dome. So, which map is Peace going to go? Small Brawl Haven. Okay. Incredibly
funny.
small map.
The advice given to Peace was don't dodge the same way every time by Villain, but I feel like dodging the same way is what Peace often capitalizes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a Hammer Ditto on this small map. Peace him just exploding with this unarmed at the beginning of the game, picking up the spear.
Yumiko
Dummy
just likes to spam those signatures.
Oh, gets a side sig. Dummy hitting the side sig and immediately retreating off the stage, going for an end sig. You can see he's really using these sigs to keep Peace away. Oh, a lot of damage. Although Peace finding his own signatures. Oh my god! Dodging through the weapons odds into the GCN sig.
Huge play there by Peace, getting a kill and preventing himself from getting gimped at the same time. Very nice stuff there. Oh, but he runs straight into the Haymaker and the Numiko Inseg and almost dies because it is Brawl Haven, but he is alive for now. Gotta be careful about these Yumiko's down 6 though. He's gonna get wall penalty soon, but he doesn't quite get it. Oh, okay, nothing lands, but there it is. The side sig eventually will. Doesn't get dodged through, so
Yeah,
we'll
so
see.
even after that early stock, Peace, Dummy evens up the stock almost immediately. Peace, going in unarmed, does not care about his weapons.
And
Unfortunately, missing
it
like
happens
ground pound.
3 times now. He keeps going for the downlight ground pound, but he's not spacing them. He's not being careful about how they're spaced. He's just doing it and saying, okay, if I do actually hit it, it's worth it. But it's way more accurate, a lot more beneficial if you just go for good punishes every time.
Yeah,
And then when
Dummy
you do have that spacing, you go for it.
really using this bow to his advantage right now, just keeping Peace away, zoning him out with these nares, these end lights, punishing him with these side lights.
Oof. And it's
Peace
happening
getting
everywhere.
the double D light into recovery, taking the stock in orange. That's small Brawl Haven for you.
Yeah, Spawn Boy Haven just allows a lot more chaotic gameplay where everything is dying a lot faster than it should, and because it's such a small map, you also have very limited neutral interactions where you're just constantly fighting each other because you only have so much stage to work off.
Yeah,
Oh,
Peace
but that's a great
recovering
ground
that
pound.
position with D-Sig, interrupting Dummy's ground pound with his own recovery. Dummy unarmed. Peace's recovery is gone. Dummy makes it back.
Really
He
dangerous
stocks
stuff.
the same as before. Then Peace going straight back in with the unarmed.
Oh my, okay. Nice stuff there by Peace.
Yeah.
Knowing how
Dummy,
Dummy's
you
going to
can
react.
see,
Ooh.
using these SIGs, keeping Peace away, finally picks up the weapon.
Oh, he goes for that NSIG, tries to go for the mix up a little bit there, but isn't going to find anything. Ooh, the Clash comes out, and
nice
the side
SIG.
More signatures to
Oh,
follow.
the dash jump there. Catching Dummy by surprise, getting him back on stage.
Okay.
Oh, the
Oh
falling there to
my
catch the dodge
God.
down!
Player 2 wins.
And he just knows already what he's going to do in response to the Mafia attempt and just NSIGs it. Holy moly. And there's it. Holy crap, that was really nicely played. Two big plays. Peace kind of losing out on the neutral interactions, making a few elementary mistakes, spot dodging into the Yumiko SIGs and all that such, but the big play with the spot dodge through the weapon toss and that at the end there, and the double D light into the recovery, he's making these huge plays that are making huge tempo swings, and that's what he's mainly using to win this game, even though Dummy's getting the kind of like the neutral victories. So I'm interested to see if Dummy's able to start outplaying Peace and not letting him get like these kind of like cheese moments where he's getting so much and then just keep up the neutral victories and use that instead.
3,
Yeah,
2,
definitely.
1, brawl.
I think, like, honestly, such great awareness, like how Peace knew that Dummy was just gonna dodge down, like, completely in control there. But going into game 2 now, Dummy switching over to this Vector, taking up a lance to go with his bow.
Sidelight doesn't go into anything, the classic blunder we were talking about.
Oh, nice side sig. No, goes for another one, almost connects.
If it had connected, it would have been so big there for Peace, and he almost hits it, but the side signature and the down signature miss each other. There's a side signature punished.
Gets punished for his side sig. Dodges through the side sig, punishes with his own. Weapon toss. Oh, Dummy almost getting caught by it.
A little bit scary there, but he doesn't get hit. Oh, nice spacing with the dash back.
Yeah,
And
oh, the side sig. Peace just completely in control right now. Knows exactly what he wants to do.
Unarmed here for Dummy. And Peace followed the dodge upwards. Peace just so good with these dodge punishes. He's making a lot of them whenever he does get them and interrupt. Oh! He does end up
The side sig.
He tried to jump above it, but unfortunately it has enough range that still did connect with him, and the lance strings may be coming out. Not quite, though.
So now Peace, stocks are even. Peace has just hammer goes for a side sig immediately. Dummy interrupting that with an end light. Good sir.
Pretty close here. But
Oh,
Peace
it's the
is
D
man
sig.
victories. So as soon as he gets one of these big neutral victories like he is right now, we could see it spiral out of control, but he does manage to get back on board.
Good
Dummy,
end light into snare for Dummy. Missed the side sig.
oh, nice there.
There.
It's just every time there's a neutral victory for Peace, it often just is so much more than just
Oh,
one.
a sad catches recovery.
Mm,
Amazing option.
nice
And
head
you know,
charging.
I think this is the most Vector I've seen in tournament ever. I've never seen Vector in tournament apart from Oz.
But that's the way a lot of places, right? There's often like a lot of specialty picks that are unique to certain players or regions.
Yeah, like Brazil has its Nash. EU just has Axe.
And Australia is the Vector, and the downsig Olgram Vector.
Oh my god!
He's drawn it out so far, the ground
Has
pound is going to go
so
wide.
far down.
Oh,
Now
there's-
Peace has the X-Guard situation somehow.
Yeah, it was almost one of those cheese moments where, oh, this is the
Goes for the side to get hit by his second down sig.
it's the repeats, and that's it's kind of an interesting option to just repeat what you did, because you don't expect it when you're playing against it. It's repeating the exact same weakness, and if you use it sparingly, use it right, it can just be a big surprise tool. It'll be a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Yeah, definitely. Peace hitting the D-Light set, gets the side sig interrupted. Recovery.
Well, he goes for the
Doesn't
same
get the
thing.
falling
seems to
there.
space a bit more. This is pretty much kill range for Nash. Very dangerous.
Dancing around Dummy, catching his spot dodge with the end light. What's going to be his kill option?
okay.
That there.
Another one will do it probably.
Yeah.
He knows it too. He's fishing for it a little bit.
Oh, weapon toss interrupting Dummy.
Dummy in a bit of a precarious position. Sarah's attempted. There's the down air.
Yep.
The reverse.
Catching Dummy go for a D-Light. Peace is up 2-0. Has so much momentum from his sets.
And Dummy, he says that this isn't even my final form, picks out the Ragnar.
Yeah, he's prepared to make this comeback, although Peace, so
It was
much
like
momentum.
guitars that we said were so big, right? But we haven't seen them yet in this set. So now we finally get to see some guitars and see them break out against the piece. And
Yeah.
we'll see if he can break the piece, start some war.
Definitely going to try and get in, cut him up. Finally, we're seeing Crystal Temple for the first time today.
Crystal Tempo.
Dummy's gonna pick up this axe, immediately go in, so much damage, and like side light nair, ground pound.
Dummy looks a lot more in control already now that he's on the Ragnar. He didn't pull out the Ragnar in the other stocks, but oh my gosh.
Catches
there he-
dodge down with the Ensig. Beast picks up a weapon.
Oh, just barely stops that down.
Oh, the side sig beating out pieces. No, he's taunting on him.
And it's a big advantage for Dummy, and we haven't seen this yet. And it's because we haven't seen that Qatar or that axe, and those are the two specialty weapons. Even though we only saw that one game of the Ragnar, it was one of his victories against Villain. So there's the Qatars, and the string is just annihilating.
It's going.
I don't think he can make it back. Oh, he barely
He's made
can.
it back, but Dummy. So much
just-
momentum.
Just like 60 to 80 damage or something, just stalked onto Peace right there.
He's not getting the double D-light.
It's the Qatars from Dummy you have to be scared of. He was a bit throwing in the first two games, no Qatars, but now that he's got him, he looks so much better.
Yeah, Dummy, does Peace have an answer? The Ensig takes another stock.
Now Peace on
Complete
the unharmed.
turnaround from Dummy.
Oof. Axe threatening here. He does actually disarm himself in the Qatars, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Dummy, he can play whatever he wants. He's got so much of a lead. Whatever he does, it can only go well for him.
But if he makes even a little mess up, it doesn't go well for him. Could be huge. Remember, this is 2-0 in Peace's favor.
That's
Like,
true,
it has
that's
to be the one
Fair.
mess up game if you end up
Takes.
messing it up. But Qatars, not yet, but soon. Potential Gimp, no.
Yeah, he's so damaged on his last stock. Dummy's basically fresh on 2. Peace has to find something here, but looks like Dummy has all of the answers. You're gonna see. Oh, he makes it back.
Yeah, he finds the way in through the down 6 spam from the Ragnar. Axe is going to do so much damage and maybe even just KO him right there and then if he isn't careful about this. But he's finding a way in onto Dummy.
Dummy's just ground pounding, hits the Sare, 2 stock for Dummy. Absolute domination compared to the last game. Wow.
And that's 2-1, and Peace has a lot of breathing room still. Still got some time to figure out the Ragnar, but he's got to be careful. Peace probably just going to ban out. He does ban the Crystal Temple. He doesn't want to go into all the Brawlhaven. He doesn't want to get Qatar string to death.
And
He
out
actually
Miami.
bans Miami, yeah. We're going
Leaving
on
open.
all and
Oh,
making
we're seeing Enigma now. I think this is the first time we're seeing it as well. We're seeing all of the maps now.
Yeah, we're cycling through them slowly but surely. Just a few more to go.
Dummy's Ragnar definitely showing up right now. Complete change from what we saw on the Vector earlier. Now,
Yeah.
this map, extremely good for Axe. Like, you can hit sidelight, nair, D-light on those platforms. He has all these N6, these D-lights. Peace does have spear for those spear D-lights. He does have these hammer nairs, but I
Nice.
don't know. Yeah, Peace does hit a nice ground pound. He's enjoying these on stage ground pounds.
Yeah, this map looks better for him than Crystal already.
Definitely.
Nice up to get him with the nair. It doesn't hit it.
Oh, interrupting Genstig with a D-light Sare. Oh, Dummy goes for another Ensig piece, not falling for it. Gets the Sare.
He's moving
He's
forward a
alive.
bit too aggressively.
Still not getting hit by that Ensig. Peace is living. Picks up the spear, sidelight. Dummy gets in there. Oh, he fast falls but gets hit by the ground pound on his way down.
He doesn't think that he'll hold the ground pound the whole way, so he doesn't dodge, but unfortunately he does. Calls out Peace there. Oh, there's the ground pound return, but there is a dodge this time. Doesn't get fall for the same trick. As Peace tries to come down, get the recovery off, but he's putting himself in a bit of danger here against these guitars. He knows it as well. He's playing a bit slow, getting back on, but
He
with the
needs to
right
find the
bouncing.
kill before Dummy can string him. Dummy
Ooh.
getting Sidelight, D-Light. Building this damage slowly but surely with these guitars. Peace finds the side sig, takes the stock.
And this is a lot better than game one. This is a lot better. It's definitely going not optimally for Peace, but again, he just needs one game to go in his way, and he's got 3 games to do that against this Ragnar, even if it is Dummy's specialty pick.
Yeah. Peace now has this corner control. Dummy making it back. Has the spear.
Oh my!
Sidelight, side sig.
Yeah, the guitars aren't the only ones that can get that combo game going. Ooh, and there's the side sig missing. Doesn't get punished though.
Here's the end sig, bouncing him off the stage. Goes to the GC side sig. Dummy getting Sidelight, nair recovery. Last stock for Peace.
Peace grades a bit there and gets massively punished for it. Going too greedy with it. Oh, and string attempt, but not gonna get too crazy with it.
Gets the up toss, picks up the guitars. Sidelight, D-Sig catching the spot dodge. Peace is on this corner. Picks up a spear, gets the Sair. Dummy has all of the momentum right now. Sidelight misses the other side sig.
Oh.
Right, you can see Peace just dashing away.
Okay.
Get there! Really good option.
Yeah, really nice there. Getting the kill from that. Just spacing out, waiting for his time. And it's a close match. Peace did a lot of damage, but the kill is definitely the hardest part, I'd say, because the guitar strings can rack up quite nicely, but it's when you have to find the kill that it really starts getting hard. But maybe with this axe, you can find it real early.
Yeah, but Peace, slowly he's bringing this back. I'd say not fast enough, but you never know.
He isn't getting stuck on offstage. He's definitely making it back pretty easily.
Good
Ooh,
D-Light
nice
Sair.
catch.
Good damage. Weapon toss. Another weapon toss. Just having this pressure onto Dummy. D-Light Sair. Weapon toss
Okay.
off stage. Oh, does not get the second one. Good Sair. He
Good
picks
work,
up the hammer, hits another Sair. He's reversed this entire game.
Ooh, but that could be his downfall. He went a bit too greedy. Oh my.
Peace with the weapon toss. Ground
Oh.
pound. Peace takes it.
Player 2 wins.
Yeah, Pace doing massive work in that last stock, and
Dummy
he just
wanted
momentum.
another reverse 3-0. Peace said no. Fear the Nash. I'm taking the top 3. That's gonna be nail biter of a game right there, and that's gonna be a 3-1.
Yeah, nice stuff by Pace, making his way over onto the losers finals. And so now it's the top 3, and we have ourselves the winners finals here with Bailey and
Villain.
Villain, yes.
Yeah.
And now we just have to see who's going to be going down to the losers finals to meet Peace and then to fight the winner of this match. And I have to say, I do think Bailey looked real nice, but Villain had some nice strings. That was the main like power of Villain's gameplay, was the strings were nice, and she didn't fall into the dummy strings as much. Like she was able to find her way out of them, even if they were still devastating. Like we saw that in the very first game we looked at.
Yeah. Going to winners finals
Watching on
now.
stream, blush.
Going so. Yeah, just finishing up Smash GG. This is now our top 3. Unfortunate that Dummy loses now. These are all money matches now, with this top 3 being paid out. Villain versus Bailey in a best of 5. This is for guaranteed top 2 winners.
Alright. And we just have to say, we haven't seen Peace versus these two. They were the 2 people that Lesmau and Villain got defeated by. And obviously, not Villain, Dummy. But they've been taken out now. Both Lesmau and Dummy were taken out by Peace, so we might be able to see him give these 2 people in the winners bracket a run for their money since he showed himself to be superior to their opponents as well. So I'm interested to see how it goes. Bailey just
has,
having fun with his names.
Yeah, Cooper's birthday bash. Getting his legends picked for him by his friends, playing Dusk now. Meanwhile, Villain letting BMG decide her legend.
Fantastic winners finals, guys. We've got
Mordex versus
Random
Dusk.
versus Dusk, picked by his friends.
Let's see how this goes. So, Villain, I have not seen Villain's scythe, nor her gauntlets. Bailey, we haven't seen his orb or his spear today, so this is going to be... I don't know what this is going to be, we'll see what happens. Bailey opening up with a good end light, but Villain, oh never mind, getting gimped! Bailey, what an edge guard! 10 seconds stock!
Yeah, just cleans up on him. The Nair misses on the gauntlets, and Bailey just uses that opportunity to full extent to just turn it around.
Yeah, Villain now on the scythe. Can she get the turnaround onto Bailey?
Spear getting some work done.
You can see Bailey trying to get Villain off stage as soon as he can.
Sig.
Nice side
Sig will
dig.
turn him off.
Ooh, nice side dig. Punishing Bailey's own, sending him off the left side.
I feel like Bailey's being quite greedy here, just looking for cheese onto.
Oh, nice side string from Villain.
Unarmed strings are also Bailey's specialty. Haymaker does not land out.
Yeah, this set definitely incredibly explosive. Huge momentum swings coming up from both players. D-Lake ground pound. Another taunt.
Yeah, D-Lake ground pound on the stage ends up in a kill. Kind of unfortunate, right on the edge, getting caught by that. But a really nice play by Bailey to recognize it and find the kill.
And we're gonna see Bailey keeping ground control with this orb. Villain diving off stage, trying to get him with the scythe.
But he's got nothing left. Yep, he just
yeah,
ends up
he
getting-
recognized it. Jumps off the right side, Villain throwing out scissors. Hoping to cut him up on this last stock.
And there's the scythe. It's cutting out.
Nice dodge down
Indeed.
read. See, Bailey land and get the end light. Weapons us interrupting the wake up.
Oh, kind of dangerous there, but doesn't get punished.
Wants the edge guard.
This is quite dangerous for both players. Been a lot of edge guarding happening in this game. Both of them quite low on their last stock.
Yeah, Bailey has the orb. I'd say Gauntlets has a higher kill potential, especially with the Mordex 6,
Oh.
but Bailey could pull something out of anywhere.
Oh,
good
more
looking
X great
shot.
though.
And Zig. And Bailey punishes with sidelight Sarah taking game 1.
Yeah, just a very greedy Ensig. Ends up getting him just punished and killed off. And we get the random again, and we'll see what his friends pick for him at Cooper's birthday bash. It's the Diana.
Level 47 definitely has some experience on this. Let's see what BMG picks up for Villain. It's a Roland, okay. Villain plays Lance.
We'll see if the Lance is able to get him, get the Roland rolling here, or if he's just going to get gimped by this bow from Bailey.
Back onto small Brawlhaven, incredibly small map. That 9 defense isn't going to mean as much on this map, especially with Diana's high force signatures.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like you're more worried about getting gimped on Roland than you are
Yeah.
getting actually killed on this map. Especially
Nice
by the
sidelight
Diana.
there. Good Naz. Oh, almost hits the Ensig.
And nice spacing on the Ensig there by Bailey.
Yeah. Good weapon toss into Endlight. Villain now has grounded control, just using these Nez and Sares to control space, put out massive hitboxes, keep Bailey from doing anything. D-Sig misses Bailey too high. Sare reversal.
Doesn't get.
Oh,
does get the
what was that
ground
ground pound? Was
Pulls
falling
Bailey
off
out
the
there.
side. That was a call out right there saying you are going to move here. Fall into this ground pound. Bailey now behind. Villain on this sword. Great juggling. Oh, Bailey just waiting. Standing there for the side recovery. Taunts before he gets the kill. Gets punished.
Fortunately, maybe against a lower defense legend that was a kill, but it's just 9 defense Roland, so overestimates his kill power a little bit as
He likes to stare from Villain. Goes for the ground pound, does not connect. Bailey goes for the double stare. He's living.
Oh! Very close edge guard.
Oh, Bailey wants a trick shot.
Predicts
By
the
ending,
jump.
though. And the weapon sauce. Well, the exhausted recovery doesn't kill.
Oh my lord, it's just
That's
so
kill.
close, these interactions.
So, Bailey finally picking up the kill onto the 9 defense Roland.
Yeah, 9 defense Roland came in big there. I said that he probably wants to go for these gimps, but there actually hasn't been as many in this game, or crazy on stage that we were seeing before. There were some attempts, but we haven't actually seen any real kills come from it. It's been
You see all of the SIGs flying out from Villain now. Just trying to take the stock if one of them catches.
Oh, he doesn't actually jump into the downlight.
Throws out the fireworks.
And they're just having fun in this winners finals. Predicts the dodge in. Oh, just holds signature. And like that, and haymaker goes straight and chases him off.
Guns there. Throws out another taunt. Last start.
Even again. We've seen Bailey do some crazy offstage stuff, and Roland with the lance is both very secure offstage and very not secure offstage. He got so much mobility, but it's also limited.
Definitely. Bailey hitting a nice end light. Villain jumping around, hits the nair. They're just trading hits now.
Exhausted recovery doesn't get said, and it's just the ground pound.
That was a call out. It was like, hey, Villain had nowhere else to go. Used her options for the Sare, fell below. Bailey hitting the ground pound. I've seen.
They're doing their best, but man, the stare just so barely, so close to the hitbox, but not actually landing meant that Bailey was such a good position afterwards to punish. Villain went all in, went the punish with the stare, and when it didn't land, just absolute chaos.
Oh, Cooper's birthday bash have selected the Onyx for Bailey. Meanwhile, Villain picking up Jala from the.
And I was told Cannon was very good, but this is the first I'm seeing it, I think.
Oh, Cannon is extremely good this patch, I'd say. You can take a stock out of one wrong dodge. Meanwhile, Villain, we saw her axe earlier from the Azoth. We've seen the sword right now from the Roland. Let's see if we can make something happen.
Yeah, the Azoth was kind of popping in that earlier set, so I would not be surprised to see the axe do quite well. And it is here.
Sideline there. Bailey, we saw his gauntlets earlier on the core. They weren't the best, I would say.
Yeah, he was not having a great time on that core. But maybe his Cannon can get something done. But there's the Sare. There's not much left on this Jala. Just
that can make it back. Barely missing. Bailey takes the first stock.
There's the Cannon picked up. Oof. Oh! But he doesn't make it up. He tries for the chase.
He himself trying to take the stock from Villain.
And just wasn't worth it in the end. Loses a lot off of that SD. But he tries to follow with some unarmed stuff. Oh, gauntlets on. Lock.
Bailey playing only for the highlight reels today. Fully charged D-Sig.
Oh, he
catching
catching
Villain's recovery.
He does want onto the stage just to buy for time, make him scared a little bit, but yeah. Oh, and there's the end light. Oh, and even the
nice so it goes to the ground pound immediately.
Off stage, he's baying. He's accepted. He's gone off stage into these gauntlets, but they will just make it back onto stage. Hi there.
Oh,
even
nice
hits that.
D-Sig.
And the attempt at the gimp.
We gonna
but-
get a reversal? No, Bailey gets back to stage 3. Villain on the corner, D-Light. Sam misses
Get
Ensig.
caught.
She picks up the kill. This is Jala, low defense. Onyx incredibly high defense on small Brawlhaven.
Whoa!
Oh,
The grab cancel went huge there.
that could have
Managed
been
to
it.
outpace.
Bailey taunting. Missed the end line.
What? Don't even know what I'm watching anymore. But here's the cannon.
D-Light there. It's gonna kill.
Player 2
Man, just in the most chaotic manner, Bailey takes the 3-0. Manages to kick Villain back into back to the losers bracket and facing Peace,
Yeah.
the vanquisher of Dummy. So see if Villain did lose 3-2, did win 3-2 to Dummy. So let's see if Peace is able to bring it to Villain, as Villain actually picks up the Zol. And I said I didn't see cannon, but now I'm seeing the Villain axe and a cannon. So feeling pretty okay.
Villain saying, "Get out of my swamp," picking the green ogre at Shrek. Gonna be playing 10 force, trying taking out Peace here. What map are we gonna see?
There's some BM happening between the players, but but either way, we're heading into here, and we are over onto Mammoth Fortress. So, Mammoth Fortress. This is a peace map for sure. It's definitely not feeling bad.
2
We saw a lot of Apocalypse out of
Out of Villain earlier, yeah.
yeah. I keep thinking like Goddess, but fortunately not here.
It's a ground pound. It's cannon.
Oh, maybe
Villain.
catching. This is just chaos.
Oh,
no!
Ensig out of the spot dodge.
Does
Goes
he
for the
catch it?
ground
He does.
pound.
Is it enough? No, it's not.
Going for the edge guard.
And the edge guard's just not stopping. Like these players are trying for it. Peace is just refusing to give up and go get a weapon. He wants the unarmed gimp, but in the end, he just give up.
Using these sightings.
The Zol side stick perhaps a little bit overused.
Oh,
but
double
nice
sidelight
take.
Ensig from Peace. Another sidelight, another Ensig.
And it just turned
Amazing.
around so fast. Peace gets a
Absolutely.
million neutral victories. It actually opts for the spear, despite it not being seen this game. Tries to get that punish. There's the down sig.
Incredible opening.
Oh! Dodges through it. And there might be some more neutral interactions off this stage here.
Villain wants these things. Goes out another one. Peace not able to punish it, unfortunately. Nice D-Light recovery.
Oh, and he catches the dodge as well with that neutral signature.
Peace has been
doing
so good on these
Only gets hit
Ensigs
with a
today.
weak down air. And then catches with the reverse. Does get
Yeah,
hit the
he's-
recovery though.
Playing incredibly well right now.
And the haymaker does go wide, but he doesn't get land with the signature either. And there we go, he
Nice
does get
there.
the ground pound.
Peace is
chaotic.
getting around all of these kill moves right now. I don't know how he's made it around.
And he
The
hits him
third
with
piece in
the
a
trap.
row finally catches.
Hits him with the trap, so that will be the end of Peace's stock, but he's got a nice advantage on this one. He thinks he's going to go down, but he actually recovers high onto the stage, so he misses with the down air.
I mean, it
And
works
the
out.
last
You've got the ogre with the bear. You got the bear traps, and you've got the bear. You got the bear skin on the neck.
But the bear is taking the advantage here
The
thus
bear
far.
does seem to be winning it.
The hunter is becoming the hunted. Oof, kind of.
Oh, Peace,
Ski.
nice there. Chasing
Nice
all the way down
follow.
the side like Ensig.
Oh, he actually gets caught there by the neutral light. The weak down air again, so he's not feeling too bad. Side
Yeah.
stick will get spaced.
Nice. Well, doesn't get the double D light. There's Villain with the weapons on his Peace ducking under it.
Ooh, we get. Oh no, villain just says no. I'd rather go get a weapon rather than opt for some unarmed offstage shenanigans.
Oh, weapon bust into ground pound. This is 10 force. Anything could happen. One cannon string.
I haven't seen any though yet. There's been a lot of rather interesting decisions with some side sticks and such thus far.
Low piece
And
ground
Ground
pound.
Pound's just gonna seal it.
Yeah, game 1 goes to Peace.
Shrek unable to make something happen. And we probably see a Azoth? Is that what we're gonna see? Or perhaps a the bowman. I forget his name.
Azoth? Vector? Who?
Vector, that's the one. Vector. But instead we're getting Dusk. Time
Oh,
to steal Christmas.
Apparently this is the Grinch now.
It's the villains coming out in the losers final. All the famous villains are trying to stop Peace from advancing. The Grinch stealing Christmas with that green and red bauble.
So yeah, now we're gonna see Peace. Just sticking with Nash. He's played Nash the entire tournament. He knows what will work for him.
I mean, he's played Nash his entire life.
That's
All
true.
his moments have been for this. For
Whole
the
career.
pinnacle of Nash. Just to advance the pinnacle of Nash further and further.
Going to Demon Island. First time we've seen him
Demon
play.
Island. And we've almost cycled through all of them.
Almost, yeah.
3, 2,
We're missing one, aren't we?
ball.
I believe so. That's Great Hall. Not seen that today. So that team got speared into now.
See if the Grinch can steal Christmas. Oh, and it's stealing pretty.
Oh, the
pretty
whole
well.
D-Light.
The weapon
Almost
throw
gets the
actually
end
provides
thing.
him a lot of space, but not enough. The unarmed is
Villain.
not finding that much success.
Villain's Dusk, her spear is incredible right now. The D-lights are catching so much. Sidelight set unfortunately drops. NSYNC catches. First stock for Villain.
Yeah, Peace finding very, very little in that first exchange. Demon Island perhaps not the pick for him. There's not much
Yeah.
space for him to work with. No platforms either.
Villain keeping Peace on this corner with the end lights. The Nares.
Yeah,
It's incredible.
Spear doing so well right now. But now it's a spear off and
Oh,
He knows
double
what he's
D-light
doing.
recovery.
Well.
Peace takes the stock. Incredible. I've said incredible too many times. It's just people getting so many great reads on the spear. Yeah, like Peace getting a really nice dash through, getting the double D-light into recovery, securing the kill, even on Demon Island. Very small map, high ceiling, far away walls. Villain now on this orb.
the orb not being as wildly successful as the spear, but the nice grav cancel and then the end sig.
Another NC kill.
Yeah.
That's two. Peace, sidelight NSIG on spear does not connect. Oh, sidelights into the wall, somehow catches.
He's just trapped here right now. So hard to
Yeah,
get
Villain-
up through the spear.
Villain's spear is doing incredible right now. Another sidelight NSIG. Great
The
read.
end sig raid's so nice.
Peace, you can see he's just sitting in the middle of that stage. He doesn't want to approach Villain on the corner. Oh, drops the Sare! Gets the NSIG anyways!
Doesn't get punished. Actually, very nice that he gets that end sig kill, and he's catching up bit by bit. The first stock was really rough for him, so the fact that he's made it this far back, really nice here by Peace. And
A
you can
few
see
more reads, a bit more damage. Can be
Villain
even.
just does not want to contest him unarmed at all, whereas Peace was very much willing to do so in the first stock and got pretty big punish for it.
Yeah. Peace, he's gonna need a lot more D-light reads. Great side sig.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Villain
He's
has him in
definitely
the end
going
gun
into KO
situation.
defensive.
Oh, does
Nice
not run into the end. Avoids the
Not
DC.
dying.
Peace. He's making this happen.
He's not dying. He's perhaps a bit too safe, but you need a bit of
dodges through
safety
the
in situations
cycling.
like this.
Peace is making this happen. Avoiding everything. Gets hit by the stair. Villain now has the advantage. Peace, no weapon. The second half of the NC catches.
Player 1 wins.
He played it so well, but in the end, he missed one of his big chances for just a free side sig that could have gotten it done. And after that, he got hit with one thing, and then the offstage advantage so hard to get out of when you only have that small amount of side to deal with on Demon Island. And so you're trying to just desperately get back up, and there's only so much you can, so many ways you can approach, and eventually you get caught.
Yeah, Villain now swapping over to the old grip, keeping the axe from game 1, picking up a lance that we saw earlier on the Vector. Peace wants keeping his Nash.
Yeah, definitely. This time he is banning off the Demon Island. Someone was willing to let it through, so he's just making it go back onto that small mammoth.
That's 1-1 in the set right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
1-1
that's
so
1-1.
far, and now we have Dr. Eggman. The villains are still coming through.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Now, Peace, our hero, must be the villain. Otherwise he'll steal Sonic from us. Anyway, still Opticus unarmed. He's not found success with it against the villain.
Sideline there, goes with the ground pound. There, goes for the NC.
He's on that spear now.
And like, goes for the fully charged
Very
NC.
Oh yeah, that's the
Oh.
danger of following so far, like, behind the other person, is that they have, if you play it wrong, they can just instantly turn it on you. But the ground pound, the dare doesn't hit, but it was so close to being a massive return.
Peace getting almost 3 recoveries there. Could have taken the stock. Villain now just running around with this axe. Ground pound for
Nice
Peace,
work.
takes the stock.
It turns it back on them and just makes it work. 2-2 in this game, just as even as the set. So
Villain
close
picking up the lance. Peace ground pounding with hammer on stage.
Ground pounding in neutral, quite an ambitious decision, but he's making it work. He's done it before. Evidently he's not afraid to do it again. Just something more you have to respect when you're versing him. And he tries to get that NC raid. It's one of the few that's missed. Ooh, he
It's a chainsaw? Villain throwing out all of the signatures. Peace can't counter it. There's so much lance everywhere.
Yeah, there's just so
Narrowly
many
avoids that NC.
going around. He's trying to make his way in, but there's just very nice coverage by Villain, choosing the right options to make sure she's not getting punished while she's doing this neutral game.
Yeah, definitely. Peace missing another NSIG.
NSIG's
They're just-
not landing anymore.
Yeah, they're barely missing each other. Peace, I'd say he's slowly bringing the damage back.
Yeah, it's
Villain not
still
able
so close.
Yeah, Villain not able to find a kill
Oh.
on the GC NSIG.
Nice work there by Peace.
Oh, he doesn't
Oh.
touch the wall. That wasn't a wall touch. That's so sad. So now Villain has the advantage. Peace has to find a kill here. That's gotta
Still
hurt.
in an okay spot. He's in an okay spot for sure. He's got a lot of damage racked up. He just needs to hit one of those famous Nash Sigs. Do so much damage, or even just a side air is going to do a lot here. He trucks it off. Haymaker's not going to be able to trump a lance.
Oh. Side
Interesting
six,
grab there.
unfortunately miss.
And this could be it. Oh, ground pound to try and catch a dodge down.
Oh, that's gonna be doing it.
There's
Yeah.
the Pogo. Cleaning it
Punishing
up.
the ground pound. Now he's gonna weapon stun, gonna take the spear. Good end light.
Tries to chase him around the ground. Doesn't actually get a punish, but there's another little Pogo. And an end light. Ooh, this time he's ready for the chase and actually
Good
answers
defense
Peace.
there. I feel like Peace just has to find this more consistent damage. Like, as much as he go for these 6, these wild reads, he just has to sit back and go, okay, well, I need D-Light Sarah on Hammer, I need D-Light Sarah on Spit, just want this consistent damage, just keep building it up, and then I can find my kill option.
Yeah, a lot of what Peace is getting is a lot of the chase down, where he's hitting one option and then chasing it down, and then punishing off that. It's not like big strings like you see from your guitars or
There
such.
you go,
Now,
D-Light's
there's
there.
the chase down right there. You hit one option, and then you just run after them, and he manages to find the correct punish. So I really like Peace's like kind of follow game. It's not like the big strings or anything, but
Into the stair. Villain
he's
getting
got
into the stair.
nothing left.
He can
I'm
make
not
it
sure he
back.
can make it
He has
back.
another
That
jump.
actually helped him a lot. These are helping him
Villain
a
giving
lot.
all of his jumps back with the weapon toss.
And Dr. Eggman's apparently very kind, as he does make
Giving
it
out
back on
jumps for
stage.
free.
Oh, he actually goes for a very ambitious ground
The
pound.
weapon toss.
I don't think that's
Then
enough.
ground
Yeah,
pound was it.
I think in the end, the only play that Peace had was to try and just neutral and catch that ground pound and get that chase dodge, because
Dr.
otherwise
Eggman
you just not
takes
make it
it.
back.
Oh no.
And that's 2-1 to Villain.
That's
And
2-1
it
to
was a
Villain.
very close game, but unfortunately at the end there, Peace just got hit off the stage too many times.
Oh. Wait. Peace
like-
left the lobby, I didn't
Yeah,
realize.
no.
Wait.
Oh, apparently Peace gets kicked out. Yeah, I'll DM him that.
Okay, well, once he's back, we'll finish off the set. See if he can.
Oh, there we
bring it
go.
back.
Peace is back for game 4.
All right, solid stuff then.
Apparently,
Now-
it's time for the greatest villain of all, the
He's still
Rayman.
doing-
Apparently, this is the #1 villain in the Amy cinematic universe, Rayman.
And Peace has been playing this well. By no means was he really getting like destroyed in those 2 games he lost. They were
Oh, no.
super close and could have
Incredibly
gone
close.
the other
just
way.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not out of it, and he's probably thinking that right now. Even though he's lost the last 2 games, he's definitely feeling alright about his chances. So I definitely think he can make this work.
Just not able to quite clutch it out at the end there, so let's see if he can turn it around this game, or is he gonna use the Rayman, the expanding arms on those side sigs.
Oh, there's the start of the golden streak. This is Small Brohaven, Gimp Central.
The D-Sig. I love Rayman Sigs, they're so fun. Just the
There it is.
massive fist on the side sig.
Oh, and Nash just goes from neutral sig and neutral, kind of a bit,
Nice punish
Out
for
of
Peace.
you know. Interesting. The Rayman. Oh, it is finding stuff. It is a bit spicy.
Oh, nice side sig from Peace.
Finding a bit of momentum back.
Does not get the GCD light, villain able to dodge out of it. Just that D-Sig's so good for corner guarding, just able to send loads of fists all over the charge side sig.
And the axe
Bumping him
we've
off the
seen
side.
from Villain before is quite nice, so could find
Yeah,
some big axe strings here.
Let's see if Peace can close out the stock or if villain's just going to build a lead.
Get a punish. Oh, goes for the recovery. And gets punished for it.
Ooh, a lot of lava. That's a lot of damage. Are we going to see an
A lot
axe
of free
D-Sig?
damage.
Oh, chasing
Oh my
the
lord.
ground pound. Peace hits the weapon toss and the ground pound closes the stock. Great edge guard.
Yeah, kind of chaotic edge gameplay for a bit there, but in the end, a lot of damage went down onto Peace, even if he's not in kill percent yet. But there's some damage, more damage heading onto Peace. Definitely not in the greatest spot.
Villain, I'm surprised we haven't seen any Axe D6 yet. That move's insane. Never mind, it's the Axe N-Sig. Catching him out of the Spear D-Light.
Yeah, and this isn't looking good. Piece's stock got taken way too early here. He's in a lot of danger. He needs to find some way back in, and this is Brookhaven. There is early kill options for sure.
Really good dare, interrupting the recovery that Villain had thrown out. Oh no!
Oh.
Classic Villain with the lag.
You kind of hate to see it.
Yeah.
Looks like maybe
think we're
okay.
back.
Well,
Yeah.
stocks get evened out just in a rather unclimactic way.
Yeah. Peace takes so much damage. Sensig. Is Villain going to be able to close it out, or Peace even up the set?
Oh my god, that
Another
Nancy
ending.
still hits.
Sir. Using that side sig to just ride off the side.
Didn't
Avoid
want
any
to
punishment.
to it. It's missed.
Another dare.
Oh,
The stare's gonna do it.
Player 2.
Peace takes the
And-
game.
kind of a sad way for the second game to get evened out, but
Yeah. But I think we're gonna see Villain go back onto the Vector we've seen earlier in this tournament.
okay. Anyway,
Apparently nobody takes the game
Two
off for
finally
Rain
see
Man.
the Vector, so Villain is presumably taking it seriously now.
Yeah.
For Game 5, you hate to say that in Game 5 of losers finals in your tournament. Presumably they're taking it seriously now.
Peace is summoning all of the Ooga Booga apparently. Full caveman.
But this is the final game. See if Peace can clutch it out, this time without
3, 2,
the DC.
1, brawl.
Let's see.
Who gets the weapon.
Villain
Probably
picks
the
up the lance.
The unarmed from Peace, but you're into Lance, trying to do some unarmed gameplay.
Yeah,
That can be quite
I
rough.
know how good of a matchup this is. Lance has this nair. It's just a wall. Nice sidelight there. Nair.
And Peace kind of punished for his tendency not to go for that weapon and just stay on the unarmed, try to punish you.
Ser there
kinda
from
got
Villain
it.
into another Ser.
But trying to unarmed into the rocket lance is just, it feels like a doomed endeavor from the start.
Yeah,
And
very
there's
good.
actually the ground pound in neutral gets punished, but there's the
Yeah.
punishment right back.
Really good first stock from Villain, and she's only widening the gap now.
Just trapped at the ledge here. It does actually manage to get back on stage for a
Ser
bit.
hits
but
another
snares-
Ser. A
It's
third
just
Ser.
Ser.
Looking like Tiger, 4 Sers.
And he's still on the edge. Oh, he tries, but it's
Ser.
another Ser. Oh!
Cheesy Easy gets punished by D-Light Ground Pound. Great option from Peace. Side 6 sends him off the right side.
Yeah, it was so close to being the two-stock
Ground
lead
Pound
here,
misses.
the Villain.
Villain's got the... But what was
Oh.
that?
And it just hits him with the mix-up, right? Like, you're not
That
expecting the
movement
reverse
was
DC
so
ground pound.
clean. Into the ground pound.
Yeah, he just wasn't ready for it. So there's the two-stock advantage. And this isn't looking good outside of another DC.
Nah, I don't know what Peace can do here. Villain almost gets the ground pound. That takes away the recovery.
Yeah,
That's
that will be
tough.
the game. But it's a massive lead. Peace already heavily damaged in this last stock, and still 2 stocks
Oh,
fresh.
not
and-
out of it yet. Good read. Now having the weapon advantage.
Even just chick damage is going to be so valuable here for Villain.
Yeah, because
Great,
she's
every
so much of a
time.
lead that Peace is eventually going to get into kill percent before she does on her last stock. There's another
already
bow
he's off
there.
stage against this bow again. And the says in the
There.
dares.
The death's
And
going to do
that's
it.
gonna do it.
That's it.
Yeah. Fantastic edge guard there at the end, just
Yeah.
waiting out the options and then just slamming him with the dare. Nice stuff there for Villain.
So yeah, going to game 5, but Villain ultimately taking it. Defeating our hero, the caveman who'd run all the way through the losers bracket. Peace taking 3rd place.
Yeah, and that would just be Villain returning to face Bailey, but we've already seen this matchup before, and it was not that pretty. Bailey just having a massive showing against Villain, just 3-0ing, and now it's the return of Cooper's birthday bash. Will we actually see the birthday bash be ruined? Some balloons pops, perhaps a bad clown,
Balloons
or
popped by the villain of the show.
or will we see just the birthday bash completely unhindered? Good presents all around. Yeah,
Apparently, Cooper's birthday bash, Bailey honoring Peace, picking up the Nash himself. Villain
Yeah.
gonna get Mirage.
see, he says, "I'll show you how it's done with the Nash."
Oh.
And we'll see if Bailey's able to continue his streak. Nash here, getting some unarmed. It's Peace. He's sticking to the unarmed.
He's only playing it up.
Peace.
Picking up the spear.
Ooh, the
Almost
recovery
hits
actually doesn't land, and neither does the weapon toss, but the spacing is still good. Recovery's landing. Ooh, and attempted an instick. Kinda's just crazy off-stage interactions, hitting each other with the Sares. There's the Dare and the Sare to just take out the stock. First one for Villain.
Yeah, Villain's Scythe is... I've never seen it, but we saw it earlier in Winners Finals, and it's good.
If that spacing was just a little bit better, it would have been so clean there for Bailey. But
Nice unarmed.
yeah. He's channeling the spirit of peace up.
What a reversal! Villain goes for a second there, Bailey jumps over it. There of his own.
Spear picked up. Weapon starving. Villain definitely likes to be on a weapon, isn't like Peace or Mr. Bailey. Definitely likes to be sitting on that weapon.
Like Sare, that's gonna kill on Brawlhaven.
Yeah. Big stock lead, but we've seen Bailey do the montage plays before. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do the montage plays again and take out a stock pretty quick.
Ooh,
But he's
double
being
end
read.
read. And a side sig.
This is just not going well for Bailey this game. The Nash is not his type of character, I suppose.
Oh, just Haymaker as a punish as Elite. Villain's taunting on him.
Holy taunt. Looks like Bailey might not be winning this game 1.
Yeah, Villain might... Ah, there goes game 1, the Villain.
Player 1 wins.
Downsig, very fast, very powerful, just instantly KOs. There we go. Bailey loses the first game. And then
another Nash skin.
Will just be the Nash, it looks like. Mirage just picked up again. Apparently thought it was successful enough to warrant a second go.
Yeah,
No more
Bailey's
random.
sticking with Nash, trying to honor Scott Peace, who's unfortunately knocked out by the Villain.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Let's give it a go. Shovel Knight picks up the weapon. Hasn't hit anything yet. Completely untouched. There we go. Finally something lands. Sarah's
Villain.
Ooh, tries to space the Ooh, dodges through the recovery. Nice job there. Nice dare, though.
Bailey hits them there. Sidelight catches the dodge in. D-Light Sare does not get the weapon. Oh, jeez, the Ensig into the taunt.
An early taunt.
Into the headlight Ensig. Taunts herself. Oh, misses the D-Light Ensig.
Fortunately, he had to reposition a little bit, so it didn't actually have the frames to actually get it done. Oh my
no.
god.
Oh no.
There's the taunt early coming through, and and there's the taunt. He was trying to grab cancel the taunt, I think.
Oh, Oh, this isn't going well for Villain now. Bailey's finding all of the reads with the Sigs. Gets
What is
music,
going
doesn't
on?
die. I don't know what's going on, Ro. He's hit Sarah into taunt.
There's some kind of taunt meta game going on, but I'm not
Is that-
exactly sure what it is or
Bailey's
why it
alive
is.
somehow. Oh, the GCN Sig to catch up the D-Sig. What's happening anymore?
There's still a significant lead here for Bailey, but I'm not sure how fast he's going to throw it away. He's been shown that he's willing to taunt.
Chases for the second set, hits the recovery.
Okay. Apparently, string into taunt is something we're willing to do. So I don't even know what is the rules anymore. If we're willing to string into taunt in the middle of our neutral game,
Yeah,
but there's a lot of
Bailey
damage going through with the down airs.
has
from
about
Bailey
a
and
full
the
stock
spacing.
lead now, yeah.
Oh, the
There's
haymaker
another
attack.
D-Sig in taunt. Here's the N-Sig.
He's
Taunt's back. We're gonna see 2 taunts. And a recovery after 2 stock from Bailey.
Player 2 wins.
why? I
Apparently, Villain's shouting at Bailey for changing his character from Nash to Shovel Knight. SMH.
I don't even know, like, what do I say about that? Like,
Bailey swapping over some more decks. They're playing the Sandstorm skin. Villain getting Petra from the random.
2, 1, brawl.
Sidelight lands. Let's see if the meta has changed. Is it still taunt meta?
I think it's still taunt meta. Oh no, it's the edge guard.
Gimped. There's still everything available, so it doesn't get gimped. But this could be. Oh,
maybe.
the actual recovery is just going for the free damage rather than trying to go for the full kill.
Oh, there's the taunt. It gets punished by the ground. That one was risky. There was no way you weren't getting punished for that one. I'm sorry.
But how much? Oh my lord! I don't know if the taunt meta will develop or if it will die out eventually. As
Villain's
we're in
Gauntlets.
Gimp territory, like Scythe vs Gauntlets, this is some Gimp stuff.
Yeah.
And we're on the state, off the state. There's
Oh, that's
so
a
many
punish.
grab cancel side sticks.
Oh, a full scythe string. Oh, does the N-Sig the wrong way. That would have killed for sure. Goes for the D-Sig, punishes with the N-Light, turns into the dash taunt.
Oh my! Oh, it doesn't quite die.
Oh,
It does
the
die.
FE, the dare.
It does actually dodge through that neutral light. Quite nice there. Oh, and there's
Great
the end stick. Finish it off with some more fireworks following it.
Sidelight, N-Light, another N-Light.
Oh, he's prevented from picking up the weapon, but unarmed is A-OK with Bailey. Interesting sigs there.
On stage D-Sig. Oh,
It's
nice
just
D-Light
strange.
there from Bailey. Does not catch anything from
Nice.
the Sarah into taunts. Oh, the GC sidelight. Another Sarah into taunt. Oh, the GC N-Sig!
nice N-Sig. It's
Great
actually
stuff.
working, the taunt meta. Baiting her opponent into being too fast, getting hit by these signatures.
Oh, catching it barely with the end line there. Villain bringing this back somehow. Oh, the D-Sig does not kill taunts at the kill zone.
Not dead yet. It's close. Oh, the N-Sig will land again. Huge damage and the knockback. Another N-Sig maybe. Oh! Not
Charge
gonna kill.
side stick. Oh, the
Oh,
recovery
there-
hits! Goes for another
Oh,
N-Sig.
wait.
Bailey
Ah!
drops his delay recovery.
Oh my! Oh,
Punishes
it's
with
so
another N-Light,
close.
throwing all the weapons off the stage.
I see. He goes for the grab cancel N-Sig. He's gonna start. Oh,
Oh, that's it! No!
he's dead. Ah!
Yes!
Player wins.
2-1 to Villain.
Goes for the Vector. Probably a mirror match if I was to see something coming. I'm imagining I'm about to see the
Oh
Vector
yeah,
mirror.
Bailey challenging Villain for the Vector mirror match. Villain gladly accepting.
Boy oh boy, just as devolved to chaos.
2-1 brawl.
The tournament
Vector mirror match now. Bow picked up. Side downlights.
Oh, nice set. Oh, nice down
nice.
nice. Oh, into the taunt. Gets punished by
Wait,
Sam.
Oh no, there is no gimp.
Oh,
wait.
slide sig. Oh, he doesn't know what the sigs are. He's trying to make sure he knows what his sigs are.
Oh my god. Checking out the sig. Oh, this is the gimp. Oh!
Slide sig.
Barely
Bailey?
doesn't Oh, there's
Nice.
the sig. I can't keep
Another
straight face. It's just chaos.
Great first start
That's
coming out from Villain.
Focus.
The N-Sig misses, goes for another N-Sig, goes for another. They're just fishing for N-Sigs now. Bailey gets the N-Sig punish.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm expecting a oh
Oh,
okay.
she doesn't go for the Sare.
There's the N-Sig. It's definitely looking to be in Villain's favor here. Oh wow, nice stuff there.
I think
Good
it's one
punish.
misses the thing like ground pound. Unfortunately, gets punished by the N-Sig. Bailey throws out another taunt, keeping the tradition alive.
He likes taunting after every kill. Okay! Catches the spot dodge. Nice stuff there. Kinda low. One stock difference here for Villain. And the set up, so looking like
Good
a
and
bracket.
light into D-Light into Sare. Bailey jumps up, doesn't get the down air. Side
down.
line there, goes for the D-Sig.
D-Sig eventually hit surely.
Villain has all the momentum in this game, being the more experienced Vector player.
The set doesn't hit though. The exhausted recovery coming up big there. Goes for the N-Sig. Gets blown out by the bow, and that'll be the game.
And then the taunt to make it even better. 2 stock for Villain. That's the reset. What's going on?
Oh my lord. Chaos as the bracket reset comes out. And we're back to 0-0. Zoom.
Oh, we're getting Thatch now.
Getting Mirage, evidently.
Yeah, we're getting a Mirage from Bailey.
Yahar. It's the dumbest. Oh my gosh. Just absolute chaos here.
Back on small Brawlhaven, of course. Playing these high force legends on a small hub.
And start with the
taunt.
taunt, of course.
The Villain's gonna pick up the Whaley with his own taunt. Oh, what an arm string!
Oh, God.
D-Light Sag. Just goes the instant ground pound.
Side sig, kind of interesting.
Oh, the cannonballs! That's 1. That's 2.
Oh my.
Oh, he's out, he's not having it.
But he was dead.
Nah,
I
this is the
don't
mental
know what's
damage.
going on. Oh, the items are just not work out. Snares won't hit either. That's just pretty.
Taunt avoids the snare. Goes for the edge guard.
There's no way.
There's no way this edge guard is at the bottom of the map. Evens up the stocks, I guess. Oh, Bailey's caught the dodge, gets the nets there.
Get it? Even
Goes to the cannonballs. The D-Light there? Off stage? Oh, and Bailey hasn't touched. Bailey didn't touch.
What? Oh my lord.
Oh, does not
Recovery
get the end out of the recovery.
Ooh, tries to go into the string, but it's dodged. Oh, almost gets that neutral signature. Really close. Dunsig connects the thatch. Oh,
Nice end to Villain. Throwing out all of them now. Bailey with the weapon toss dodges through. Gets the GC sidelight.
and
And
then
the down air for the
Pogo.
kill. Stocks are even. Taunts are coming out.
That's the guns picked up again.
Goes to the side sig out of down air. Gets
Oh.
the end sig. Gets to the taunts. Then tries to go for the
my
D
God,
sig.
guns are actually kind of popping off. There's the Pogo.
Guns-
Oh, and the recovery into the kill. Look at this
There it is.
grab.
Voted orange.
One wins.
Game 1 of the reset. Going to Villain.
And that's 1-0 for Villain in the bracket reset. Petra gets picked out.
Bailey pulling out the Petra.
And we'll see where we go. We do end up just heading over onto Small Broadhaven again, I think it was.
Yeah, you think they're going to play any other map than this?
3, 2,
It's the only one you need after all. Petra picked up this time. That's just the first one to get that
Gets the
arm.
sidelight into the taunt. Taunt at the top of the map. That's that
recovery
might
pass.
prove
Oh, no
fatal.
recovery again. Orb, perhaps maybe we're looking for something.
Good dare on the orb. Does not lead into a Sare though. Ooh, great there. Does not get a sidelight out of it. Villain's just going for these side sigs. Misses the end.
doesn't land. Nice downlight there. Catching in between. Oh, side sig.
sig.
Connect there.
Taunt into the D-Light recovery.
Oh my god. It worked before, but it was a bit too close to stage for it to work this time.
What's going on? The side sig kills in light red from center stage. More taunts are coming out. Villain with the sword now.
The taunt meta just keeps evolving as more and more taunts are fitted into the gameplay. And light comes out.
Bailey using this unarmed damage, picks up the gauntlets now. Voids the side sig, D-Light there. And does not get the read for the end sig. Dash back side sig, reading the dodge in, catching the dodge in.
Yeah, nice recovery punish there. Not only gets him
Great
to up, but
D-Light.
gets him for well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Easy
again,
D-Light.
yeah. One of the things that Gauntlet Recovery is really, really good at, finding those just free hits. So using
Yeah.
them to get the free hits as well as getting your recovery off. Very nice there. And that comes out. No kill yet. Oh, there's the Ensig. Will just be killed by the Stare. More taunts
the
come
taunt.
out as the weapons are cleaned up. Orb taken out, and there's some scissors cutting us up.
Gets the recovery, one more will do it.
Yeah, just a little bit more damage. All they needed. Oh, there's recovery. No one's gonna get Kim's though, but there's not many moves left on this thatch. He finally gets to touch, but he got
Bailey hits
so
the
much
side air.
taken off.
Villain does not have much health left on this low defense legend. The side sig's gonna do it, evening up the stocks. Although Villain, massive damage disadvantage right now.
Yeah, and Villain is on a very weak character as well. Very, very
Right, and right.
easy to get yourself killed on Brawlhaven and a low defense character. Everything that's the recipe of just a free death. All it is going to take is for
All
just
the
Bailey to
cannibals.
get a little bit of damage.
Bailey just needs one strong hit now, but Villain's not letting him have it. Never mind the ground pound.
Player 2
Yeah, the ground pound just goes through the dead zone of the Nair and
Game 2.
evens it up to 1-1.
Game 2 of the reset going to Bailey. Villain's going back to random instead of the Thatch. Villain getting Isaiah from random. We saw her cannon a little bit when she played Zul, but I think that might have been a meme pick. Anyways, still got the guns carrying over from the Thatch. Bailey sticking on the Petra.
Yeah.
Game 3.
Orb kind of working out this far. No big strings, but some solid damage.
Yeah, good
Maybe a
Sair.
gimp here.
Oh, that's going to be a sidelight Sair. Villain has no recovery. Another Sair.
Nice there again.
Gets a Sair bounce.
Ooh.
Oh, recovery.
He finally gets his jump back, but it costs so much to get back onto the
Yeah.
stage.
Oh, the D-Sig though. Isaiah has these incredibly high force D-Sigs. You do not want to get hit by them. And as much as of a lead that Bailey had, Villain's brought it right back. Fishing for
Yeah.
kills of her own.
Super fast
Questionable
recovery.
D-Sig there.
Ooh. Dodges through. Not dead yet. Recovery doesn't land. Neither does the Haymaker.
The
And
stock
it
there,
won't kill, but the weapon toss will go straight into it.
the snipe from across the map. Taking out. Now Bailey.
Bailey making these orb strings.
Yeah, he's still
Ooh.
hit by the D-Sig. Just dropping an airstrike on him.
Just one of the classic blunders moving into that D-Sig.
Yeah, definitely. Bailey not getting this double sidelight read. Villain taking the full advantage
Ooh.
of Cannon right now. Trying to
Ooh,
delete
the
his stock.
cannons there. Cannon set coming huge there, allowing him to get back to the stage. If he went for it, he would have died.
Ooh, side six sending upwards. Wants to try and get the juggle. Oh, great ground pound wake up.
Oh my, catches the
Easy.
down tick.
And
Oof.
like catching and moving in, the weapon toss, Villain has no dodge, Dare has no recovery. Bailey unable to capitalize. D-Sig spirit bombing her off the bottom.
Just nice reads there by Bailey. Really nice stuff. Now he's gonna get a good.
Torn in the GC, Bailey's getting the full edge guard. Oh no.
Not the best way to prevent yourself from getting stringed in the middle of
Yeah.
a string, but recovery.
Slicing over the
Oh,
board,
no
doesn't get
punish,
punished
but-
somehow. Oh no! Does not fall into the N-Sig. Bailey taking full advantage of all of Villain's questionable GC taunts. Catches the spot dodge with the D-Sig and the N-Sig.
caught. Oh,
It's
oh,
not
he
over
goes
yet.
for
If
it.
Villain can get a cannon string,
That cannon quite strong, but
I could have been it.
all it takes is a Sair or a recovery to kill at this point.
Yeah,
Oh, he tries
Bailey
to
just
follow it,
one
not
move.
quite.
That's gonna be it.
Player 2 wins.
And that's 2-1.
That's
for
2-1.
Bailey.
If Bailey wins this next game, he wins the tournament, and Villain will have to settle for second place. Villain pulling out the Vector. Her
Victor
proper
finally
pick, her main. Meanwhile, Bailey on the Vrax. We saw some of this earlier. Hopefully, there's not a repeat of winners semi-finals.
Apparently, the only time we try in Oz is when we're down 2 games in our set.
Yeah, apparently.
That's the only appropriate time. If it's not a cool 3-0 reverse comeback, did you really play that tournament?
Exactly. Did you play the maximum amount of games possible? Did you taunt every 5 seconds?
Did you make the tournament admins and the casters depressed? Then did you really play?
Exactly. You gotta give the people a show.
You gotta give the people a show. Has to
But
go.
here we have Bailey. Now in another Lance Mirror. Gets the
And
recovery on this rank.
Bailey's lance was nasty back when we saw
Bailey's
it.
Lance was
Ooh,
insane
it was
earlier.
punished.
Oh, the taunt. Oh, punishes the taunt with a sighting of his own. The villain giving him a free stock.
Wait, oh, did you lag out?
No.
Oh,
No.
the lag out's being punished.
Villain's made it back. Got the dare. Dare does not make it with the bow. Another
Oh,
dare.
he's in danger, but he will make it back. Oh, the downlight actually
Wow.
connects. He's back on stage though. Bailey's okay. Side air does connect. Another side air
Bailey
does
taking
not.
quite a lot of damage from this bow now. Bow now. Oh, great recovery.
Nice, yeah. With the follow up as well. Nice, sir. Good spacing.
Villain gets her own there.
Yeah.
The taunt! Eli
He said
recovery, is
time
that
to
gonna
try.
kill?
He's also taunted 2 stocks away.
Yeah. Bailey now 2 stocks up in the final game, potentially, of the tournament. Sighting Villain finally connects after the entire tournament of using it.
Yep, and this is going to be probably Bailey taking this game because this is a massive advantage he's got.
Yeah.
And unlike Villain,
don't
he's not
count her out.
taking away kill opportunities.
Look at this damage though. Villain might be able to bring this back.
Oh, the item lands, but some kind of clash that happened there. Oh, the side six not going to land, and even going to get punished.
Bailey now has Villain on the edge.
Down air lands, no side air though. Another
Oh,
down air.
yeah,
Not much left
reversal.
here.
She's
Won't be
still
a ground
alive.
pound, though. Catches.
Oh no, one more hit and it's over. It's over. She did the taunt. Bailey is your champion of the Winter. The Swinter Wummer Whackdown. What was that? So Cooper's birthday bash.
Happy birthday, Cooper.
Oh no. Oh god.
Okay, well, I guess
We'll
that's
close up now. Let's close up for a bit. Yeah. So yeah, let's just give a quick. Let me just make Smash GG work, and I'll give you all the standings.
so in the end, kind of crazy, but we did see Bailey and Villain beat their opponents in the winner bracket and then make their way back for the finals. So
Entertaining
suppose
nonetheless,
it's
no
meant
matter
to
how
be.
many taunts there were. So, first place, your champion, Bailey. In second place, Villain. Third place, Peace. Fourth, Dummy. Joint fifth, Lesmau and Moxie. And joint seventh, Timmy and That was a really enjoyable tournament. Thanks to everybody who's come out to watch. Thanks to everyone who played. Thanks to our sponsor, Bucket, who's provided a lot of the funding to make all this tournament happen. Pixel Corp, he's done so many of the graphics for all of the scoreboards you see on screen now. Thanks to NTN, who did these amazing transitions in the backgrounds. Thanks to Skiffy for streaming. Thanks to Omi for helping out in the back with all of the moderation and the brackets. Thanks for Ro for casting with me. Thanks to everybody else on the tournament team.
And
Yeah.
thanks to Joe Suit, my fellow co-caster and organizer. He's also been a big reason why this has been able to happen. So hope you all enjoyed. And I think that's it from us on the cast. So thank you for coming. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you join us next time.
Yeah, thanks a lot. See you tomorrow for SEA.